1994. From the murky banks of terrestrial radio, a new hope begins to rise.
Opie and Autumn Chic.
They are radio shock jocks known for setting up outrageous stunts.
People sure are listening.
Two Long Island natives who together would one day change the world as broadcasting's greatest duo. After 20 years, these children of the 80s have arrived.
Their hugely popular radio show is not just in New York anymore.
Opie and Gary Coleman.
The hottest show on the road.
Through 55-gallon drums and wiffle ball bats, from mayors to mayo.
It was an April Fool's hoax by two radio disc jockeys.
With bottle rockets and bra bombings. And wieners and pigs.
Opie and
Ted Nugent
Got their hands on the photo and tweeted it.
Two men that have taken a box of cocks further than any.
Well, these people will definitely stop. Guaranteed. Lift up the...
They've met friends along the way.
Is this Jim Norton?
I have a raging heart-on right now. Can I please put my dick in your donuts?
And through fines, scandals, suspensions, cancellations, and terminations, it's the one show that remains unscathed. Striking fear into the hearts of management everywhere comes a radio show that after 20 years remains above all else real. This is the Opie and
Sandy Kane, the naked cowgirl in the house, folks.
Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everybody. I missed the rage.
Yeah, it's weird to start with something different.
Trying to figure out what to talk over just to start the show.
What is this?
There's a little Oasis, right? Huh?
It's called Fucking in the Bushes.
Yeah. We love Oasis. We were laughing in the back office about Oasis, not because of their music, but because they can't get along.
Silly, right?
Get Travis in here, and he'll laugh his ass off. It's very silly that these guys were a huge band and they just don't get along.
But they're brothers, aren't they?
Yeah. Sam?
We were just saying that, like, Oasis has one of those... They're one of the bands in the 90s, from the 90s, that has one of the best greatest hits albums.
Right.
But I would much rather just talk about what a disaster they are as a group and how they fucked the whole thing up. The Gallagher brothers just can't function together creatively. Why? And they're like they complement each other because one writes.
Where's Travis?
And one
He's got to be in for this.
Why, But why can't they get along? Is one just a dud? Or
I don't know why they don't get along.
Because they're assholes.
Have they ever explained why they don't get along?
Because they're dickheads, both of them.
No, I understand that, but was there an incident?
I don't think so.
Did one brother take the other brother's bike when they were 12 years old? Where did it begin?
Yeah, one felt more loved by mother than the other one. There's some weird shit like that.
At the MTV Unplugged, one was throwing beer bottles at the other on stage. The one went to go sit in the audience and throw beer bottles at the other one. At their Unplugged.
Did they leave that in?
I don't remember seeing. I remember seeing it on like MTV News clips.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them's a raging drunk.
They had a few. They had a few more songs than them, but they just can't figure it out.
No, there was no reason for them to stop.
And then the one guy that sings all the songs, he can't use the name or something. How does that work again?
Yeah, I think
were they in court tied up with this?
The one guy who sings the songs for a long time.
Yeah,
he wasn't singing any Oasis songs. He can't call his band Oasis,
right?
And he wasn't...
He can't call his band Oasis, even though it's a band he developed with his brother. You would think your brother would go, all right, I fucking hate your guts, but at least, you gotta go out as Oasis. I understand. But they will not allow that, right?
No, he can't go out as Oasis. And for the longest, he couldn't sing Oasis songs, or he wouldn't.
Right.
And then finally he started singing Oasis songs.
Can the other one go out as Oasis?
He can't sing.
The writer. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the guy who can't sing is preventing his brother who can sing and did sing all the songs from using the name Oasis.
Right.
It's a wonderful story.
I don't blame the writer though, because the writer knows that that's all he's got.
Right.
So if he's out singing as Oasis and saying I'm Oasis, the writer's just fucking doomed because there's probably already enough songs there.
Right. There are so many great clips of these guys just beating the shit out of each other.
They just probably resent each other because they can't do what the other one can do.
It's just amazing.
But they're brothers. Like, at some point...
That's the problem. They're brothers. You're right. At one point, brothers kind of get back together, right?
Yeah, at some point, brothers, they can put stuff behind them because they have to coexist in the world. They're brothers.
Yeah.
You don't separate like business partners.
Well, we got a Gallagher fight story already on the line. I'm telling you. You just bring this up and people have stories. Boomer in Atlanta, excuse me. What's up, Boomer?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I was staying in Dublin about 12 years ago, and interestingly enough, I was watching news about the Gallagher brothers being in Dublin and watching in an interview talk about how much they were better than the Beatles. I heard a large commotion above my room, and it got louder and louder and louder. And in the end, the Gallagher brothers were trashing the hotel room above me and getting hauled out by the police.
It's just they can't keep it together.
No.
Nice. You can't say you're bigger than the Beatles. You just can't do that.
Did they really say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said, Noel says that he believes his band's first album was bigger than the Beatles' first album.
Well, that could be
Rock on,
argued.
bro.
maybe he's right. I mean, wasn't it Meet the Beatles with their first album or
Right.
something with like really old 50 songs?
Right.
But then, so what? There's a lot of probably records that were bigger than the Beatles' first album.
Yeah.
He said it was also better than the first albums put out by the Beatles, The Who, or the Rolling Stones.
There's an argument to be made there.
But you don't say that. You shouldn't say that.
And then he said the album should just be called The Best of Oasis.
What's on the album? That's so great.
Which ones you got on the first album?
I mean, isn't that what all the big hits were off of?
Champagne Supernova
and
Oh,
Wonderwall.
We've
and
talked about these. I don't know any of this stuff.
No.
No,
They're so good.
I'm sure they're
They're
great,
really
but-
good. I do like a lot of their songs. You don't like this, though.
It's okay.
Anyway. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. I heard the thing.
We have another fight story, though. Let's go to Tom in England. See, we're heard in England, so
Yes, we are.
So they're loving the fact that we're talking about the Gallagher brothers. Tom.
Hey, all right. Yeah, it's just they both, Liam and Noel, support the same football team, which is Manchester City. And they hate each other that much that they both have boxes at each end of the ground.
I don't know what he's saying.
They both support Manchester City, and they hate each other so much that they have boxes at the opposite end of the ground.
Really?
Yes.
Right. Like, you're going to see the same sports team and your brothers, but you need separate boxes on opposite sides of the stadium.
But Tom, do you know where this all began?
I don't have a clue where it all began. I just think that it must be something. They've hated each other for a long time by the sounds of it.
They probably hated each other before the band started and just and worked it out and somehow got through being in the band, and then whatever it was that was from fucking when they were 8.
Well, if anyone could figure this out, please let us know. We need to know where the whole thing started.
Liam Gallagher probably got laid a lot as a teenager.
Right.
And Noel Gallagher didn't.
Colin Quinn entering the studio. Nice.
I don't want to interrupt this. It's not like you're discussing the early years of Oasis. I really don't want to interrupt. Who gives a shit?
It's a fascinating story.
Well, I'm here a week early, by the way.
You got two.
I was supposed to be here July 23rd. I just looked at my thing. Roland sent me a message last week. Can you do July 16th?
Right.
I figured out it's the first week. It's uncomfortable. I'll come back and help.
Yeah.
Then I see the message. Actually, it's July 23rd. So. Who's coming in today? Fucking Paul Anka? What? Why is fucking Bob and Voss here to help segue you guys in? I show up July 23rd.
I totally agree. I think you should be here immediately.
It's ludicrous.
Well,
you're here today.
Yeah, but because through my own doing, that's it. My own machinations.
Actually, we're kind of happy you're here today because we had no one. We have DL Hughley later.
At 9,
right.
Yeah.
So I'll be gone by 9. I'm going to breakfast with Jerry.
Oh, really?
Yes, they don't act like you're doing us the thing. You just happen to you're
in the
time
area.
No,
you're in the area.
I said this back on Friday.
You're up
in the
early.
area.
He likes to get up early because when Jerry's here, Colin doesn't want to be late. So he comes. He says,
"That's rolling."
I know it is, but he also
last Friday.
He probably normally when Jerry and he are having breakfast, he probably gets there like an hour and 20 minutes early and hangs out across the street in the vestibule, making sure he's not late.
You don't have anything on the Gallagher brothers? They're brothers that fight all the time.
Exactly.
This is a good story for you. You like these type of stories,
Yeah,
Colin.
they always fight the Gallagher. And one of them married Patsy Kensit. Remember, she was hot back in the 90s, too.
I don't know who she is.
Patsy Kensit. She's a big star.
I wonder if she's involved with why they're not getting along even more.
I don't know. But it's legendary, and in the back office, we love talking
legendary. How come I'm the only one that heard of fucking Patsy Kensit?
That's your point.
Oh wow, we should know her.
Let me see her.
God damn. Yeah, I know her. What was she in?
I don't know.
Holy shit.
She's fat though. She's fat.
God, you're right. I should know that. Fuck the Gallagher brothers.
Wow.
Let's talk about Patsy.
One of them married. I forget which one.
She should model.
Yeah, she would do all right with that. Well,
she's lovely.
All right. This guy has the Unplugged story, and then we'll move on. I promise you, Colin.
No, I like
because we brought up the Oasis Unplugged story where one of the brothers went back in the audience and just started throwing beer bottles at his brother. Tom, go ahead.
Hey, morning, boys. Morning, Colin.
Morning, Tom.
So, the singer, who I believe is Liam, he cites that he's got a sore throat for the show, so he decides to pull out of Unplugged the day before they're going on. So Noel ends up saying, all right, I'll sing all the songs. And he does so great that when Liam's watching from the balcony, that's when, what Sam said, he starts throwing beer bottles, he's heckling him the whole show, and he's making out with his girlfriend. They leave during the performance. And then after that, they go on tour, and he just pulls out of the tour. So the songwriter, Noel, he just does the whole tour by himself. And I don't know if that's the beginning of the strife, but I definitely added to it.
Yeah, so the guy that can't sing does the whole tour, singing his brother.
Because he probably got tired of the cunty lead singer attitude. There's nothing worse than a cunty lead singer. They know the band needs him.
But weren't they both kind of cunty? Weren't they both bigger than the Beatles? And
absolutely, they're both cunty.
They jumped the gun on the Beatles.
Yeah, they say we're bigger than U.S. Steel.
But how great is it?
I think that was somebody else.
How great is it they're doing Unplugged? It's a big spot for them, and the one guy quits before the Unplugged, goes in the balcony and throws beer bottles.
It's great. It's the greatest.
All right, Tom, thank you.
Hey, thanks, boys.
I like that Tom said hi, Colin, too. He made me feel more welcome than all you fucking people put together.
We were pleasantly surprised. It was a wonderful gift.
We're very surprised that you're here today.
I blame that Turk for all of it.
And we're very happy you're here.
Turkish booker.
Yeah.
There's a lot of confusion around here, so don't take it personally.
I don't.
Obviously, you should be here right away to help us through this.
I agree. Let's blame Roland. Let's put the blame where it belongs.
Okay.
I've been in constant touch with Colin over this Montreal talk, so I'm making sure. This is the only one I really watch. I'm making sure I'm not saying anything that he said last year. So we've been. Mine is called laughter. ... The best medicine.
Yeah, you're doing the speech this year.
He's going to wear a stethoscope. He's wearing a stethoscope up there.
Colin did a great job last year doing the speech. What is it called? Just the speech, or
a keynote speech?
A keynote address of the industry.
Well, I'm still mad at Todd Glass because remember right at the beginning, I hear somebody go heckle. I go fuck you. It changed my whole mood for this.
Really,
Todd Glass. Then I saw him afterwards. I was still mad, and he's like, Stone. He's like, I'm sorry. I go, you know why you did that? You've been living in L.A. too long. And I stormed away.
What did he say to you though?
I don't know, but it was like he was just fucking yelling.
He was being supportive of something.
I don't give a shit. Shut your face.
Don't yell at me. I'm just relaying the story.
I'm just saying. You sound like you're being supportive of something. Todd Glass.
No. I'm actually just adjusting my testicles as we talk because they're a little squished. That's what a man will do once in a while.
We had Pete Rosen here yesterday.
I know.
Did you hear any of it?
No, I heard half of it.
He was great.
Holy crap, was he great.
I don't know. He sounded like a bit of a bully. He's like, Then he's just trying to jump in on the voice jokes. He was a real jock sense of humor. Yeah, right, pal.
That's what me and Jimmy were saying.
Yeah.
He was hilarious, but slightly hacky, old school bully. He's calling Jimmy a midget.
Yeah.
And there's a part.
Bob was chubby. Hey, chubby. He's calling him chubby.
I'll have a link in a second, but I put a 10-minute clip together on my YouTube channel.
Oh, you did, yeah.
And there's a part in there I had to show Jimmy. He makes fun of Voss's shirt in a very hacky way, but he got a good laugh out of it. He was so excited. He turns around and punches Jimmy twice like an old school.
They were like old school, I got him. It was really a very great moment.
It's great.
We loved it.
I know. Roland was just out there singing his praises. He goes, we're going to try to get him back again. I was like, don't do that because, when somebody kills the first time.
I know, that was my idea, though. I figured if he was still like in a New York hotel close by, he could come by with some
you're rolling the dice.
Some
the first
cronuts
time he's
or something.
Hot, second time
I know, you're probably right. You are right.
It would be a subdued chat.
I can't believe you have to send Pete Rose for cronuts. Maybe come by with cronuts.
I said, I don't know, with cronuts or fucking bagels.
I know, but I was just saying, Pete Rose, there was a time when when Pete Rose entering a room meant everything in the world.
Right.
My cousin used to go to the, he basically lived at the track all the time, and he said Pete Rose would come in, and everybody would just be like, "Hey, Pete," he'd just be busting by to get to the window before it comes.
Really?
And then I was on a plane after he had quit gambling.
Right.
And I was in a plane, and I was going to sit next to Pete Rose. This was like 8 years ago. And I had a seat, but guy was sitting in there, this Japanese guy. And then Pete goes, "Hey, would you mind sitting over there? And my friend sits next to me so we can talk." And I go, "Fine." And it was Corey Nakatani, who's like one of the top jockeys in the world. And I just sat behind them listening to them talk, racing the whole
Do you think Pete was milking him for info?
I know he was.
That sucks that you're going to sit next to Pete Rose the whole flight.
I thought I was going to sit next to Pete and just laugh. Plus, I was a big red machine. I was a real front runner as a kid.
You liked the Big Red Machine?
I loved them because they were winners. I was a front runner.
Yeah,
I knew the whole fucking Big Red
Who was on the team? You had Joe Morgan,
Pete Rose,
Lee May, Bobby Tolan, Dave
Concepcion, right?
Gary Nolan.
Wow, you do know the Big Red Machine.
Wayne Granger was one of the pitchers.
Damn, I don't remember
You
him.
had
the catcher.
I remember a couple of the big stars.
Johnny Bench. Had a little Johnny Bench in there.
Exactly. George Foster. They had fucking monsters.
George Foster, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they had a killer squad.
Yeah.
So you're going to talk Big Red Machine and share some memories with Pete?
I was going to share memories with Pete.
So let's get him in.
Yeah, you could say how much.
Nah, it'll last for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Remember that time when Johnny Bench doubled you in? Yeah, I do.
I don't even remember the specific games. I just remember, I had all the cards, Big Red Machine. And all my friends are like, "You only like them because you're a fucking front runner." Because I go, no, I liked them for years. So meanwhile, we were like 11, 10 years old.
You hadn't liked them for years?
No, I was 10 years old. How much? I was like, no, I always liked them.
Did you grow up
I was just a Cincinnati fan.
You grew up a Mets fan, though?
A Mets fan, yes.
So that's not nice to do that.
No, I know. But I was a front runner. I didn't say I was a nice kid.
What about Tom Seaver and the guys?
I love Seaver. I love Jerry Grody. I love the Mets. I mean, obviously, those Mets were good.
Don't forget Ed Kranepool.
No, I love Ed Kranepool.
Bob Apodaca, childhood hero of mine.
Jimmy loves that name. Felix Mion.
Yeah.
Remember Felix?
God, yeah, he was great.
Dave Kingman.
John Milner.
Yeah.
John Milner. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. They called him the Hammer.
The Little Hammer, yeah.
I remember that. I think he was a lefty.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
Being a front runner is great. I've decided to be one. I was never one with teams, but now I just love because it annoys people so much. I love the fact that I'll just root for a team when they're winning now.
Yes. No, me too. That's why I like that Keith likes the Cowboys, even though he likes them in their horrible years.
Yeah.
Because he probably started liking them as a front runner because the Eagles used to suck.
Right.
And now, the whole thing reversed. He still has to stand by his principles.
Yeah.
Unquote.
1976 or whatever.
Right.
He'd been fired from his third job. Started.
Well, very good news. Voss was in here and gave Jimmy some presents.
He did.
A couple autographs.
Yeah, Ed Too Tall Jones and Hollywood Henderson.
Hollywood Henderson on index cards.
Whose book was
gave to Keith. Keith would appreciate that.
So would I. I was a Cowboy fan my whole life.
Oh, so you were a front runner too?
Probably from childhood, yeah, but I liked them all through the bad years too. I just don't like.
Voss brought in gifts for everyone. My gift was really lame. It was his interview in Penthouse Forum. That was my gift.
Right.
He gave that to me, and then Bobby got the old
fishing, the fly fishing thing.
Fishing rod that we think is at least 12 years old.
It's terrible.
Right. You looked it up. It was like $30.
$30, brand new.
Right.
But he thinks it's worth more because it's old.
I think so,
and
too.
And used. There's no way.
Bobby got Pete Rose to sign it, too.
He did.
He got Pete to sign the, you know what, Pete, I'll give it to my son. It'd be nice. You know what, Pete? But, he got him to sign it. And Pete had because stupid Bob hands him a black vinyl bag or whatever with a fucking regular pen. And Pete's like, do you get a silver Sharpie?
You got a silver pen with the Marlboro logo on the side of the thing. From his points or whatever it's called. What were those called again?
Marlboro Miles.
Miles, right.
But they were good. They were an OCD guy's dream because you could just collect them and have a bunch of them, and like this pack was 5 miles. I forget how it worked, but I had a shitload saved too. I think I just threw them out.
Yeah.
I ordered some lame fucking gift.
Colin, you lost weight, huh?
Yeah, I lost a few.
You in training or what?
Well, I mean, I hate to bring up
movies.
Yeah, no, the play again. I'm going to do it again one more time.
Where?
Barrow Street Theater.
When?
All of August.
Okay.
Wait, that's where you started, right?
Yeah.
You filming it?
Oh, thanks.
I remember. I was there for the first one.
Good.
You are going to film it.
I'm going to try to film it.
You have to film it.
Yeah, you should.
Finally be filmed.
It's brilliant.
I mean, thanks.
Wait, so the Philly run's over already?
Philly's over. I was there for a month.
That was a month?
I squeezed every every inch of Philly I could.
Yeah.
What about going to Boston with this thing?
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm just going to do it.
They kind of like that history thing.
I know. I wanted to do it in Boston and D.C., but it didn't happen.
Why?
Who knows? I can't figure out this business right now. It's just.
It's too good, though.
Yeah, but I'll film it. Then I'll just,
All right.
Then try to shop it.
I'll film it. Then I'll try to sell it somewhere else. And you know what? Worst comes to worst, you can always throw it up on YouTube, right, guys?
Oh, God.
I'll throw it on your channel.
I'll take it.
Thanks.
I'll give you a couple $100 for it.
Yeah. I like on Monday when Opie's going, I don't have to work ever again. I was like, Jesus Christ, Opie, would you save every penny?
Yeah.
Well, what are you
Try sitting across from me hearing that and knowing you have to work a lot. I have to work.
I like this, though.
I enjoy working.
I like doing this still. I don't know where this is going to end up, but I like doing it. Fast
forward October 5th, me and Oprah just stand in the front shaking hands. Look, we gave it a shot. It was a good run.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to miss you too, bro. All right, take care. What are you going to do? I don't know. How about you? I'm not sure either.
That's just how it ends, though.
Speaking of feng shui, do you have to have Anthony's chair staring right at me this whole time?
Well,
we're like a goddamn ghost.
I want to get the hell out of this studio.
Yeah.
I really do. This studio doesn't feel right at all.
Tell Roland to look around for another spot.
I already told him.
Like that.
I told Don Wickland, find us another studio around here.
We'll just do something different
help.
with this one.
Yeah, because we were talking about Ant's chair yesterday, and stupid Voss. We were getting into Anthony's chair, and it's weird, and we should put maybe a glass box around it or something. Right. And Jimmy was, just spilling his guts a little bit, and then all of a sudden Voss just walks in and sits right down in the chair. Not even fucking thinking.
The greatest.
And he had way more confidence and way more energy than we've ever seen.
Yeah.
He loved the fact that he was here without Anthony sitting in his seat.
Yeah.
Voss had the confidence of a fucking animal walking around wounded lions.
Right.
Like he thought we were like fucking hurt and needed him desperately. He was really deluded.
No, him and Bob feel like they felt like that was their show.
Yeah. You know what, dude? They need us more than we need them now, dude. I guarantee they had that talk in the back. Right. You know what, dude? For years we had to try to get in, and now all of a sudden they need us. Fuck them, dude. Maybe I'll come in. I know. I always have to wait till 7 o'clock, but I'm walking right in right now. I know they were fucking killing us in the back.
I'm sure they were.
It is so true. Voss does have him and Anthony are from the same school. You know what I mean? Even though one's Jewish, one's Italian, but they have
one's smart, one's not.
Right, but they're from that same school. They look like I could see them at like a Santana show in like 1970. Yeah, they just have that kind of shady, shifty, like Mediterranean look to them.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this call just to give you a compliment, Colin. Kevin in Philly, go ahead.
Morning, guys. Hey. I just wanted to say I saw Colin's show July 5th, The Unconstitutional. And although I'm not a big history buff, it was witty, it was hilarious, and he was nice enough to sign my Patrice poster afterwards.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
I had a great time.
It's a great show. I don't understand why it's not going to go to Washington and Boston. I don't get that whatsoever. And you should have a deal already as far as filming this thing.
Yeah, you have a good agent.
Yeah.
The first one went.
It may happen, yeah.
The first one went, and that was great.
But I had somebody else directing it too, which didn't hurt.
Jerry?
Big Jer.
Oh, is that why?
When Jerry swings, it happens. That's right.
So that's Jerry. So why don't you just casually drop it at breakfast taste? Like, what are you doing in August?
What do you think he's...
Because, like I said, with Jer, the main thing is, when I do ask him, I've never asked him for a favor. He's just done favors just as a friend, but I've never asked him. When I ask him for a favor, it's going to have to be worth $20 million.
Right.
I don't want to waste my favor. I did the same thing with Bloomberg, but I never got to ask him. But he owed me a favor because I'm greedy. I don't want some small favor.
But we're all friends. You're friends with him.
$20 million.
But why don't you? I would ask you for 2 favors.
Not one. Not if it was $20 million was one of them.
No, that's a good point. I wouldn't ask you for 2.
You know Bloomberg?
No, but I met him once. I did a benefit. Right. Daryl Hammond dropped out of this benefit at the last minute because his excuse was Daryl Hammond. He caught a case of Daryl H. And so I went and filled in, and Bloomberg came up to me afterwards. He goes, "Thank you, I owe you one."
Wow.
He goes, well, I don't just say that. I owe you one.
He said that?
And that was 8 years ago, but then I was like...
Why would you wait? What an OCD kook waiting to save it up for something
He's
big.
A billionaire.
Hey, Jim, let's watch it. Don't call me a kook.
He's a billionaire, though.
That's my whole point.
What's wrong with you?
Because I wanted to say, what favor could I get out of him that was so greedy? I was trying to think of like a real big favor, like a parking pass for life in New York. I could park anywhere.
Did you think of some good favors, though?
You didn't save his life. You didn't save a child from a burning building. You did 20 minutes of probably polite laughs.
You know what? You know what's so funny? It really was. It was, at best, a tepid response. But what would you have asked him for, guys?
I don't know, but I would have called it. I know what you're saying. Like, I want the perfect. You're like Louis De Palma when Jim burned his apartment. No, if I say 80,000, he'll think 100. He'll never pay it. That's what you're like.
How about a city bike for life?
This was before city bikes.
Did you have any ideas in your head?
Yes.
For real?
A lifetime parking.
That was the only thing you could come up with?
Where you could park anywhere in the city anytime and nobody give you a ticket?
But you don't drive.
How about a helicopter ride?
I car for that.
Helicopter ride.
One helicopter ride?
I don't know.
Fucking wants a parking pass. Like,
I want something big from Bloomberg. Like, he's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, but you act like a little child who won Willy Wonka's thing. Like, I want something so magical and special for the magic man.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, you should ask for tickets to something.
I should have tickets.
Yes.
But he grabbed your hand and said, "No, I really mean this."
That's
and
what
you
I
never.
said.
I would have called him on it.
I should have kept his hand and said, "Listen to me. I want some stock tips for the rest of my life."
There you go.
Stock tips would have been good.
That would have been nice.
Some hacky, you know.
Right.
Well, go with Apple. And you'd be like, fuck, I already have Apple.
Yeah, what could you ask?
Parking for life.
From the mayor.
Okay, so stop saying parking for life.
Parking for... You don't even really drive a car in the city.
What you do is take cabs, Mr. Fancy.
If you had the...
parking for life.
Then you take a car, you drive everywhere.
Right. Then you would get the car.
There is no parking pass. I know someone that used to work for Bloomberg, and he had it when he worked for him. He had a parking pass, but he doesn't have it anymore.
Oh.
So they don't last for life. They don't give out. You think Ed Koch's old fucking people still park everywhere?
Well, even if it had been for the 12 years he was mayor, it would have been good. This was right at the beginning of his thing.
You blew it.
Yeah, you did.
You blew it.
You should ask him for a third term.
Hey, can we go to breakfast with you and Seinfeld today?
No.
Why not? I'm a very good.
DL Euclid's going to be in at 9 o'clock.
Let DL come too. Give Jerry a little street cred. He'd probably love that.
We'll blow off DL to have breakfast with you and Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, I don't think Jerry.
You don't like bringing us around when Jerry's around.
No, neither does Tom. They change when Jerry's around. I don't blame them. I probably would too.
They change.
Shut up.
You should see these guys come for Jerry. How are you? Well, I'm sitting at the table fine.
I say hello.
Like, I know, but you say it like with Jerry. It is, and you always have one clever. There's one good joke that makes Jerry laugh. Yeah. Jerry kind of likes Jim. He thinks he's funny. But Jim always brings his A game to that fucking table.
I just never know what he's. It's my natural wit. I can't help it. I'm a witty guy. Because I just say hello, how you doing, and wit flies out. What happens, and I go away. Because why blow it with Jer?
I really like comedians in cars getting coffee. I really like it a lot. But I'm starting to think that maybe Jerry's an asshole.
Why? From that show?
He doesn't seem like he's a nice guy. He's a no-nonsense guy. I'll say that much. Colin, you don't have to be involved here. I'm just, it's my observation. I don't want to put you in a tough spot. I'm starting to think he's a no-nonsense guy.
Colin knows him slightly better than me. I don't know almost at all. But it's like you never, ever wonder, how does he feel about this moment?
Oh, boy,
It's always pretty apparent.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The George Wallace one was really funny. I've seen... Oh, fuck, I'm behind already. I saw the Sarah Jessica Parker one, and I saw George Wallace, yeah.
You see next week, Patsy Kensit.
Patsy Kensit's going to be on.
That sounds like one of the names you make up. Patsy Kensit.
Anyway.
We should call Amy Schumer Patsy Kensit.
How was the shoot with Amy Schumer? You're in the movie.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah?
Oh, my God, it was amazing.
Really a good crew.
You did it too, right?
Yes. It was wonderful.
When is this thing coming out?
Probably next year.
She's in the paper today. They have a shot of her filming.
That's what
the
sucks
subways.
about movies. They take a year to come out. Isn't it stupid?
I think it's kind of stupid in this day and age.
In this day and age, and it still takes a year.
It seems like you...
And all these people think they're geniuses. They're always like, we come out in the middle of July because that's when... Shut up. Nobody knows. You don't know what you're doing, any of it. Shut your face. We know. They all strategize. It's bull.
I think you're right.
Bull crap.
Well, yeah, there you go. Clean it up so we can get some replay on Talk FM.
I think you're right.
They're still shooting, though. They'll be shooting for a while. And Judge shoots on regular film. I don't know.
I know. I think for this movie, he's doing regular film.
That's more expensive, right?
And the sad thing is, I can't tell the difference. I've been in this business before. You showed me the regular films, I wouldn't know the fucking difference.
No, that's like a real film guy notices. I don't notice either.
We don't care.
But I thought of it while I was shooting. I'm like, oh boy, don't fuck up because every take is expensive.
Right.
You said a mouthful.
I sure have.
Well, Colin Quinn's here. We're going to take a break. You promoting anything, Colin? We're very happy you're here.
Just unconstitutional.
We had a huge show yesterday with a lot of laughs, and we're like, oh boy, now it's just me and Jimmy. So we're very
last
happy
night
you're
I
here.
didn't find it that amusing. But by the way, the other thing I don't like is the fawning. Oh, Ricky Gervais didn't know who I was. Oh, I should quit comedy, guys. Ricky, I'm perfect. Gervais didn't know who the hell Colin was. I don't care. How about this, Rick? Go home for a month. Go home.
Whoa.
I know, guys. Sorry.
Pulling out the big guns.
Wait, what was the exact thing? Because it made us laugh
He
pretty
just
hard.
said Quinn,
We were very
Colin. He
happy.
just messed up the
Quinn,
name.
Colin, whoever.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I just heard voice call me. I wish we were here crashing. Shut up.
But it always makes me happy if someone. I told you one of the greatest things that ever happened was when I met Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yes.
And he loved you. And he loved. This is outside of theater. When I was trying to meet Alan Alda in 2005. And he goes, I like you. I said hello to him. He goes, oh, you're funny. You were on that show with. Who was that host? And I was like, you don't know how happy you just made me.
The son of a bitch met me, too, Jeff Goldblum.
Well, exactly. That makes me happier. How happy would you be if someone didn't know my name?
How about Ellen DeGeneres? That one time I knew Ellen, like I opened for Ellen. I saw her a few years later. This is when I knew I was finished. And I saw her like when I was doing Tough Crowd. She's like, hey, Colin, we're in the elevator doing Letterman together. Hey, Colin. I'm like, hey, Ellen. I made a couple of funny jokes about the old days. Meanwhile, of course, when I worked with her, I thought she was like making moves on me, you know. And then that's straightened out. And then I see her like 2 years later. She goes, and I was at some party, and she goes, "Hey." She didn't remember your name, and I knew I was finished. I was like, "Oh boy, that's a bad sign."
I think that was it.
What name? What name you think you were replaced with?
Me?
In her head,
Well,
like she had to forget Colin because
it was actually a party where everybody there really let me know where I was at, like Courtney Cox. It was David's. I was at David Spade's house. I guess it was about 4 years ago. David Spade's house, and he had to go to a Jennifer Aniston party. So I go, yeah. When I go, it was like somehow during, I don't know when. But anyway, I go there, and I thought Jennifer Aniston. She knew me too. Yeah, I knew her when she was 19.
You really knew Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, I mean, I knew her a little bit, but I saw her in SNL. I was like, Colin, yeah. And I was like, hey. And I was like, so we walk in the party, and she goes, David. And she's like, hey, friend, to me. But she didn't even know me as, hey, friend, like you're a friend of mine whose name I can't remember.
Right.
She was saying friend like David's friend.
Yeah.
Then I sat at this stupid table by myself, and that's when Ellen came over. I was like, well, at least somebody from my, biz will be here. Ellen. I go, hi, Ellen. She goes, hey, but at least she kind of knew she should know who I was.
Right.
But she didn't.
Did
forgot my name.
Jennifer Aniston, you didn't tell her I'm Colin?
No. I just came in shock. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend. Will we ever get to that stage, you think?
What's that?
You think we'll get to that stage eventually when this thing blows up and a few years go by and you'll see us and just go, hey, friend?
With me?
Yeah, and us. after we're long gone from this?
It depends on how Live from the Compound does.
There you go.
It all depends.
All right. We're going to take a break. Colin Quinn is here. I think we're going to play some of these Pete Rose clips. They were that damn good.
Yeah.
The Rich Voss slam was a classic. And we're going to play this now. Stay there.
But nobody's named this goddamn fucking show yet. What the fuck, Troy?
Colin Quinn in studio. Jim went to take a leak. There you go. We're discussing. Sam, hold on for a minute. The show just continues through the break. We were talking about Scorch, maybe giving him a little tryout. I think Colin suggested it.
I just think it's the greatest idea I've ever heard. No, yeah. I love it.
Are we in the tryout stage?
Yeah, and I think he'd be good.
We should try out some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a welcome addition to any show.
Right. But he kind of trashed Anthony.
Yeah, he did. He said it was karma. What did he say, Sam?
Well, he posted a thing.
Fucking Scorch.
And who knows what he was really talking about.
That's true.
Right.
Right when
he left enough room for himself because he's a political animal.
Right, he is, right?
He's like, hey.
No, guys, it was talking about that at all.
But what did he say?
He said something to the effect of, I'm not going to get into it right now.
But like I told Colin during the break, he doesn't get into anything ever. That's his thing.
Right.
I'm not going to get into it now, but then he never gets
The one thing Scorch likes is a little wiggle room.
Right. He never gets into anything. That's his whole bit.
Yes. He's like one of those guys that always goes, I could say something right now, but they really don't.
right.
Oh, the stories I could tell you.
Right. But you never hear the stories.
But he said, man, I'm not going to get into it right now, but let's just say I just read something that makes me believe karma exists.
Did he get killed on his Twitter?
I clicked his, when you click a tweet, you can see all the replies to it.
Right.
It's just immediate. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You're a moron. We know exactly what you're talking about, you piece of shit.
There you go.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we could try him out.
I like that he feels he's savvy enough to go, I'm not going to get into it.
Right.
He's savvy. He's like, I'm not going to screw myself with some tweet,
Yeah, the show business stories that I don't talk about are the ones that he's just...
Yeah. You should bring him in for a try a couple of days.
A couple of days?
Yeah.
I think we could survive a half a day with him.
He could be something. Just get it all out on the table. Norton's resentful towards him, too. So get
Norton's
not
happy that he trashed. I'm not happy that he trashed A&M.
Yeah, but get him out.
Either, but it is Scorch.
But who knows what he's really talking about?
And it is, I mean, if you were Scorch, let's be honest, if any of us were Scorch, we'd feel the same way about this show.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking livid.
Probably, we haven't been that kind.
And I have a feeling that if Ant read that tweet, he'd probably get a good laugh out of it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, he would.
I still don't like it.
You want to do the Comcast call? I want to hear this Comcast thing.
You guys are calling Comcast?
Oh, Colin, no.
Got a guy, he just wants his to cancel his Comcast, and they just won't let him do it.
What?
I'm waiting.
Maybe you just stop moving.
Jim, I see you're at Levity Live in West Nyack and then the Comedy Magic Club in Hermosa. You really know how to route yourself for major convenience.
Really?
Stupid ass.
Why would you think those are my dates when it says D.L. Hughley on the top?
Oh, Jesus.
You're off by about fucking...
And
I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, we'll have D.L. in...
You couldn't think of anything
9 o'clock.
not tweet-worthy.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all doing Montreal, though. We're doing 2 live shows next week, Thursday and Friday.
I wish I was up there, believe me.
Why don't you go up anyway?
I'm not going to come up like a loser with no gig.
See if you can get a spot at fucking one of the clubs.
Ah.
What do you mean? The gig is with us.
I'll get you a club.
Have you figured it out? Yeah, we need help.
Yeah.
So how about you come up and
friends? Not according to Roland. Roland had me rolling in like late September.
That is true. Yeah. Hey, can you guys kind of come in and congratulate the guys in October when they sign?
Roland is really panicking.
Why?
Everyone else is like, this sucks. We'll try to figure it all out. But Roland is really panicking, right, Sam?
100%.
He's out of his mind.
Well, Roland's had a very tough time because you guys have always been very ambivalent towards bringing in guests. And it's always been like this half. You half want them, you half don't. So Roland's like goes out of his way to bring guests, and everybody, crashes them,
But I told him he's fine.
Yeah.
We just don't like talking to a lot of guests. Maybe we'll talk to more guests.
My favorite, I was watching the other night on YouTube to show the kind of wild celebrity life I have. I was watching Norton and Paris Hilton. It was one of my favorites.
Oh, God. I love that day.
So funny.
I wish we went at it with her even harder.
No, it was even better. He was just sitting there in a snit. And he was like fuming, and it was like,
I'm glad I didn't. I'll tell you why I didn't, because she didn't do anything that she was just being shitty in herself, but she wasn't being mean to us. Like, she wasn't saying, that's who she is.
Defensive because everybody attacks her all the time.
You stop picking up for her. Hold on a second, White Knight. She was also kind of cunty.
And in the end,
man, that's her thing.
she has absolutely nothing to say. Nothing.
No.
She has nothing in that brain of hers.
No.
And she just got mad at us immediately, and then started looking at her publicist to save her. And we weren't even being that nasty.
Not at all.
We've been
nasty.
way worse than that.
Right.
We were just getting into the nasty stage.
Right.
So I
was going to ask her questions like, were you named after the city? I had a bunch of questions. Yeah.
Or the hotel. Maybe her last name is related to the hotel that her family owns.
Well, Hilton it is, but not the first.
Yeah, Hilton.
Here's the Comcast guy. All he wants to do is cancel his service.
We'd like to disconnect, please.
Okay, so why is it that you don't want the faster speed? Help me understand why you don't want faster internet.
Help me understand why you can't just disconnect us.
Because my job is to have a conversation with you about keeping your service. finding out why it is that you're looking to cancel the service.
I don't understand. Is this
If
for
you don't want to talk
like?
to me, you can definitely go into the Comcast store and disconnect your service there. Okay.
We are just asking for you to.
Kill two birds with one stone. You got to return that cable card to the store anyways.
We're actually going to just mail the cable card in, but if you can just please cancel our service, that would be great. That's all. That is all we want.
We're actually not able to return a cable card by mail.
Then I will send someone like a TaskRabbit to go return the cable card for us. I don't personally intend to go return the cable card. That's why we're probably not going to be canceling in store. So that's why I need you to cancel by phone. So can you cancel us by phone? The answer is yes, correct?
I mean, it sounds like you don't want to go over this information with me. I mean, if you're not wanting to go over that information, okay, then that's the easiest way to get your account disconnected.
Now, this is, I think, 10 minutes in, right?
10 minutes in, he finally turned the recorder on.
10 minutes in, he finally decides, I got to record this guy. He will not let me just cancel my service.
Scumbag.
I fucking hate talking to
They're
these
the worst,
people.
dude. They're the best, Comcast. I just worked at the Suzanne Roberts Theater for a month.
Are they connected to Comcast?
Roberts, that's the guy that owns Comcast.
I don't know any of
He
this.
runs Philly. Do you understand? He owns all of Philly. Comcast rocks Philly. That's it.
So maybe you shouldn't be part of this segment.
I'm not part of this. I'm not part of the Jerry segment. I changed.
What do you mean the
since
Jerry
then.
segment?
When you were trashing Jerry, I was like,
I just have a feeling. I just have a little feeling about Jerry that he might be a little ornery. That he might have a short fuse. He might have a short fuse. I'm starting to think he might not take shit from anyone. I don't know. But you're not giving us any insight. I understand that.
I'm giving you insight with my eyes. Just,
and you will be doing breakfast with Jerry in about an hour.
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
Let's text Jerry. Of
Can
course.
Is it the same place?
It's the same place we always go.
Why don't you go somewhere different?
Yeah, why don't you eat the
There's
car?
nowhere else to go.
Yes, there is. New York in the morning for breakfast. Not one spot.
It's ridiculous. Where do you guys go besides that
place? I go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Or other places.
Go to what was
where
the name?
he lives, there's not even a restaurant. After all these years, there's like 8 buildings.
We got
surrounded, trying to keep from the projects. They got like a wagon circle building. It's called.
And guess what?
There's no restaurant up there.
We're not going to be allowed to go in our buildings tomorrow. Did you get the memos in your building?
Yeah.
Is it your building or my building?
It's mine.
Why? What happened?
Is it the big guy?
I think we're having a dignitary come to our building.
We think it's Obama going to Jim Norton's building tomorrow.
I don't know.
Oh my God! If those walls could talk,
We're not allowed to go get our cars tomorrow.
We can walk in and out of the building. We have ID.
You have to have ID. They're closing streets down.
Wow.
Here's why I think it's my building.
And it is your building.
Because the street between me and you is closed, and also the one behind me is totally closed to traffic.
Oh yeah, it's your building.
So it's mine.
And I think it's Obama.
I don't know if it is or not. None of the door guys will say. They're all all shy about it. I'm like, so is someone coming? They're like, we don't know. I don't know. They won't say a word, but I'm guessing. But it might not be him. It might be there's like a couple of people that are at high level. It could be a foreign guy too. Could be a prime minister from somewhere.
Highest level clearance.
Yeah. No, if we're not allowed to get
Could be Baghdadi from ISIS, the head of ISIS.
The head of ISIS going to Jimmy's building.
Yeah, Baghdadi. I love that.
I think
take Jimmy out before he goes to Montreal.
Oh, hey. I'll be actually out. I'm going to LA, do a little promotion, so I'll already be gone.
What do you mean promotion?
My Vice show. I'm going to promote.
The Vice show starts next week.
We think so. And it was supposed to be the 29th. It might be this next Tuesday now too. I'm trying to get it pushed forward.
Okay, who's we, jerk? Just say I think so. We think so.
We think so. Me and my team, Carl. I have a team around me.
Exactly. I don't want to hear that.
I have a whole team. Team Jim. We all have shirts.
Shut up.
You got a team?
Yes, I do. It's me and my manager.
So here's the Comcast guy. He continues.
I mean, being that we are the number one provider of internet and TV service in the entire country.
True.
Okay, why is it that you're not wanting to have the number one rated internet service, number one rated TV service available?
I'm declining to state we're switching providers. Can you please go to the next question?
Okay. So what is it about us towns that's making you want to change to them?
I'm declining to state. Can you please go to the next question so we can cancel our service?
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out here what it is about Comcast service that you're not liking, that you're not wanting to keep. I mean, why is it that you don't want to keep that service?
This phone call is a really, actually amazing representative example of why I don't want to stay with Comcast. So can you please cancel our service?
Okay, but I'm trying to help you.
Okay, the way that you can help me right now.
Finding answers by doing all this.
The way that you can help me is by disconnecting our service. That's how you can help me.
How is that helping you, though?
Because that's what I want. That's what I want.
Okay, so why is that what you want?
Because that's what I want.
What the fuck?
The guy on the other end of the phone is absolutely hateable, and I love that this guy is recording it.
Right.
And just I think
he was on close to 20 minutes. And then how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. We haven't seen you in a while.
Hi.
A long time, like 2 weeks. Hi.
Hi.
That's Colin.
Colin.
Nice to meet you. I'm Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. Nice to meet you.
How come you have your purse with you?
I don't know.
That's the sign of a crazy person. Really? Carries their purse everywhere.
People rob shit in offices all day.
Oh, hold on a second. This is Colin stepping in to defend you again. Hold on. If it's not Paris Hilton, it's her. Stop defending women when I'm chatting with them.
White Knights.
The other day I didn't have my bag.
Wait, you can talk into that
you're
mic.
talking into that. Go ahead, just take Anthony's mic. Who cares about him, right? You're here. Go ahead,
It's all
welcome
about
aboard.
you now.
Yeah, who cares? We lost our friend. Welcome aboard. You're the new third mic.
The other day I didn't have my bag and I didn't have my phone, and Roland texted me asking for hot sauce on his eggs, and I couldn't get them for him.
Tell Roland to go get him himself. You're busy.
Yeah, he has hot sauce in his office, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. But
Yeah, probably carries it in his pocket. So what were you supposed to do?
I didn't go. He
All right, it's good you have your purse,
Yeah.
though. I like that.
Yeah.
So you're just walking around with the purse all day?
No, I was just
Here and there?
outside, so.
Yeah. Do you want?
What?
I was say, do you want to have children? Because I'm saying that's a
I don't
very
know.
mom thing to do. You have your purse. Just give you. No, not with me. I don't want them.
I know, it sounded like you were saying with him. In fact, I think even you didn't know what you meant, Joey.
No.
Yes.
No,
you were saying, do you want that shit? Didn't you take it that way?
Kill
No, I didn't
Roland,
take
kill
that way at all.
Salvi, kill me.
I didn't take it that way.
Everybody should carry their purse at all times in every office. It's a public safety thing. People rob shit all the time in offices. Don't kid yourself.
I'm not saying they
Think
don't.
you
What do you think's in her purse, though? What could be in her purse?
Her money, her credit card.
All right, that's a good point. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Tamp?
Yeah, maybe a tamp. She's too good of a mood, though, for it to be a tamp. She's happy.
Do you got a tamp?
On me? No, I don't.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not a prepared girl, I guess.
Good, I like that. I like a girl who just kind of flies by the seat of her pants.
We're allowed to say that to the intern.
Sure, it's a fair
Okay.
question. It's a medical question. We're worried.
What the fuck, no?
It's a medical question.
Making sure she's okay.
Making sure she's prepared
Absolutely.
for her day at the office.
Yeah.
I just sort of look kind of psychotic you walking around.
It is kind of crazy.
I only do it when I'm outside. I don't wear it around the office. It's usually in that office.
How's the sweat today? Good?
Good.
Oh, that's right. She
Good.
pits out. I love that.
No, that was only once. I swear,
might have brought it
really
up
haven't sweat
awkwardly.
that badly ever since then.
You were just nervous that day?
Yeah, I was nervous. That was like my second week here, so.
What, was I in that day? Who was in?
No.
She's nervous, not nauseous.
She's very cute, but we noticed she had
Yeah.
horrendous pit stains.
I
day
actually
one.
heard the show that day, yeah.
Wow, you did.
Oh.
Did you have no deodorant on?
No, but I was wearing a new deodorant, and I'm never going to use
What
that
was the new deodorant?
It was Secret, the brand, which I usually
they're a
use,
new
but
product.
it was a different
They're a
kind of
new sponsor.
deodorant than I usually, like it was like the wet kind.
Oh, you put the roll-on.
Yeah.
Roll-on never worked for me either. I don't care for roll-on, if
And
everybody wants the
Roland
truth.
never works for you either.
It doesn't.
No, Roland.
Oh, roll-on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome.
All right.
What's your name?
Carrie.
Thank
Carrie
you.
Ann, Carrie.
She's been here 3 months.
I even knew a name. I met her just now.
You said it wrong. You said Carrie.
I said Carrie. That's a name.
No, it's not. It's Carrie Ann.
She said Carrie when she first
You
came
put
in.
an A. You just changed her name and shortened it. It's not Carrie. It's Carrie Ann.
She called herself Carrie.
She didn't.
It is weird. She's walking around with a purse, though.
She's a psychotic.
What's weird about it?
She probably has fucking all kinds of weird things. That's why, like tissues, envelopments.
Envelopments. The Comcast guy. See how we're doing this?
Yeah,
that?
weaving in and out.
We're weaving in and out, it's called.
We're very good at that.
In the biz.
She's pretty hot, though, right?
She's very cute.
She's a very cute girl, but it's like I don't go for that.
Cute / hot, yeah.
Yeah, you have to kind of explain that part to the listeners.
I said that.
Oh, you did?
But she sweats a lot.
I like that.
So
though.
what?
That's why she's got the cut off
Of course.
sleeves today.
She probably loves.
I
She
didn't want to
hates
say
the
that to
winter.
her.
Yeah. Oh, you should have. That's true. It's a good point.
Yeah, she's still sweating a lot.
Yeah, she wears gauze under her arms in the winter. Hope you're listening right now.
Here's more of the Comcast guy.
What is it that's making you want to change that?
Because that's what we want to do.
Okay, why is that what you want to do?
That's none of your business. Your business is to disconnect us, please.
As a company that is a cable and internet provider, primarily, okay, that is our business, to know why our customers are leaving. Okay? If we don't know why our customers are leaving, how are we supposed to make it a better experience for you next time? Okay? When a sound turns out to have
That's a fantastic question, and something that you can hire a firm to go figure out. For right now, I'm just a customer calling in, attempting to disconnect service. That is something that you can do, right? You said that you can disconnect service. Yes? Yes?
Well, I mean, I just don't want to lose you as a customer.
Is that something you can do?
benefit greatly from transferring your service to your new address.
Is that something you can do? Can you disconnect us by phone? Can you disconnect our service? Yes or no?
What I'm trying to find out is why don't
Yes
you
or
want
no?
the same offer
Can
a
you
brand new customer
disconnect
gonna
our
get
service?
faster internet than anyone can provide you? Okay, why don't you want those services?
Because I'm not interested in your services any longer. Can you?
So you're not interested in the fastest internet in the country?
Nope, not interested.
Okay, why is that?
A lot of people calling about this phone call. What's going on over there? Secret notes?
No, yeah, it's about...
They're passing notes back
I'm
and
saying
forth.
you're going to be exhausted at your dumb midnight show in Montreal.
We got a lot of guys saying that this phone call is fake.
Yeah, it sounds fake to me, too.
And we got a guy that used to work for Comcast. Daryl in Rhode Island.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Daryl.
So this sounds like this department that does that. They're called retention. That's their job. Their job is to try to keep you on. And this guy, it sounds like someone who just started talking on the phone because that's what they beat into your heads during training. Ask them why they want to be in. And don't tell them, everything else is bad. So just tell them how awesome our service is. And then you're supposed to ad-lib and go from there. And if the guy like this guy just wants to go, just let him go. And this trainer or this operator person, he just sounds like he had no idea what he was doing, following his script, and he panicked for 20 minutes, which can happen.
So, give us the inside scoop here. How long do you keep us on the line before you finally just do what we want?
Usually you wait for the keywords. I want to talk to your supervisor. I know you guys talked about that a few years ago with a few services, but
if I want to just cancel, I got so much
They
other
talked about it a few days ago.
I got so much other shit I got to deal with. First of all, it takes a few minutes just to get a live voice on because you got to go through that system.
Right. It's usually his retention's job is to retain you, and they get commission for it.
Of course they do.
Right.
When I canceled Time Warner, though, it was amazingly easy. I was almost offended at how fucking they couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Yeah,
I've never had anybody let me go. So, yeah, I'm going to cancel my service. All right, done. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I think with Comcast, the thing is, like Colin was saying, Philadelphia is owned by Comcast. There's nowhere else to go. So they know that they're it. So they're trying to pull the oh, look at us, we're the big shot. But you can't go anywhere else because that's all we got.
Can I ask you with retention though? Their thing is like maybe because a lot of times people want something when they're going to cancel, like they want something that like they're not happy with their service, whatever, and they want to actually stay, but they just want a little something for free.
Right.
So is retention's job to find out what it is they really want for free and just kind of give it to them?
Right, they're trained for like at least 3 months before they go on the phones, and the first thing they learn for the first month is that bullshit detector. So because you get people all the time like, I want to cancel, and they're like, we'll give you free HBO. Thank you very much, and then they hang up. But they're good on that. And when I worked there, that was the same thing I always told my friends, because if you say keywords, you get if you're paying $150 a month, you'll get shit for $80 a month for 2 years because you're on the retention plan. And that's what they're trained to do. So this operator probably was trying to do that, but he sucked. He was the worst. So
is he fired?
Well, I think the update is because a lot of people saying it's a fake call, but I believe I read this morning that they let him go, right? Or I hope so. I saw the headline. I didn't read it. I actually saw it on the news or something.
I mean, these call centers have 100 people, 200 people in the call center. So yeah, this guy. When I saw this yesterday, this guy's fired. So fired.
They should have let him go. He's the most loyal employee they'll ever have.
No kidding. It's going to drive you nuts.
He's terrible.
I would guarantee you, there were a bunch of people that said, fuck this. I can't deal with this.
Oh, he gave the company a black eye by doing this stuff.
That's the other thing I want to say to you guys too is a lot of these call centers, and you hear it when they outsource it, but a lot of these call centers, these are people who this is the last effort to get a job. Like I worked for them because I got my master's degree. I couldn't get a job in my field, so I just happened to work for this call center for 6 months before I got into the field. But a lot of the people that work at these call centers are those who either dropped out of high school or they're just uneducated, so they're there like, and they after a while when they're tired of the call, they'll just put their feet up on the desk and say, yep, sure, whatever. But then you get a few people like this guy here he's really trying hard. Like you can tell by all the questions he's asking and the fact that the guy's like, disconnect my service, and he goes, whatever. But why? Why is this? He's really trying to do his job, but...
No, hold on a second. You're stepping in for this guy? I have to... No, this guy's a scumbag, argumentative baby who didn't want to lose that moment. Doing your job is one thing, and I know you got to ask those questions, but after a while it became absolutely obnoxious. It wasn't just he was trying.
Right.
Yeah,
this guy's a cocksucker.
He should have known. He should have known he lost this guy.
This was 10 minutes into the call we're hearing, Carl.
I know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I think the kid's a model employee.
Well, let's listen a little more.
There's more, Carl. See, then we'll see who eats crow.
Do you get paid for training?
Yes. You get the first month of training. You learn the history of the business. I'm like, who gives a shit? Tell me.
Well, the history of Comcast is interesting. The guy started out hanging wires all over West Virginia and Tennessee Valley, right?
Right, in the same.
Why do you know so much about?
Maybe the guy offered to bankroll a special. That's what it is. Fucking
I wish.
Larry Comcast said he's going to help Colin.
I wish Larry Comcast had got billions.
We're not allowed to talk about Jerry Seinfeld or Comcast today in front of Colin.
Yeah,
what else?
I won't handle this.
What else are we not allowed to talk about?
We'll play it as we go along.
Okay. We're going to get back to the phone call. It continues. Thank you for your expertise there, Daryl.
No problem.
All right. Later. Bye, Daryl.
Can you disconnect us by phone? Are you capable in your system of disconnecting our service? Yes or no?
Well, I'm just trying to get some information to find out why
Please answer my question. Are you capable by phone of disconnecting our service?
It's something we can do. I mean,
okay.
Rarely do we do it.
That's something you can do. I would appreciate you now doing that.
Okay. So,
please proceed in disconnecting our service.
So what is it about this other internet provider, this other TV provider that's making it sound so much better than the number one TV service available?
I don't know. It's totally arbitrary decision.
Hey, let's not act like this hipster isn't a little annoying himself either.
Well, true.
Can you please disconnect my service?
No, but he knows he's taping it and he's trying to. He's doing the old Mel Gibson's girlfriend. He knows.
He knows he's got a live one.
He's leading. He's leading a little bit. He knows.
He's 10 minutes in though. This guy could have just canceled it and been home already.
Right.
You know what, Jim? Good point.
Okay, so why not keep what you know works? What you know is a good service.
Because we're not doing that. So please proceed in disconnecting our service.
You don't want a good service? You don't want something that works?
No, I don't. I guess I don't want something that works.
So why don't you want something that's a good service and something that works?
I mean, is this like a joke? Do we call? Is this like? Are you punking us right now?
I'm trying to get information. Okay, I'm trying to help our company be better. That's my job.
See, they should have fired this guy.
I can guarantee you right now you are doing an incredibly good job at helping your company be worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
I would be screaming.
Dude, I know. But that's almost like what they want you to do.
I would be screaming at this point.
I mean,
if I was recording it, though, I might not because you know you're going to play this and
I would
really
scream
get
even
this guy.
more if I was recording.
This sounds like a call you record it, then you play it at a party with friends.
Yeah, I probably would have said something
Jerky
like
Boys, like the old days with the cassette tapes.
Love the jerky.
Cancel my service, Jerky.
I heard Norton doing those one day. It was actually you did a great.
I love it.
You did that perfectly.
It was probably Anthony.
Oh.
No, well,
You know what?
your prank calls.
Who's doing like jerky? Somebody's doing the jerky boy.
Well, Ant does great jerky boys.
My shoes. That was Anthony.
But then Jimmy was doing the phone scams.
What were they?
Oh, I was doing Scott and Todd.
You were doing the Todd phone scams.
Oh yeah, no, you think we're jerky?
We have one. We have one for Colin.
At all.
Listen, you want to think of this really fast?
Hello?
Hey, is this Mr.
Yes?
This is Dr. McFeely Boob.
Yes, this is what I was thinking of.
That's me. Your medical results came back.
This is what I was thinking of.
Yes?
You have cancer of the testicles, brain, and lungs.
What? Oh my God!
There you go.
There wasn't Jerky Boy.
No. That is Jerky Boys. What are you doing? You're making fun of Jerky Boys.
No, I'm not. I'm mocking Todd,
who ripped off the Jerky Boys.
We like the Jerky Boys. They're funny.
I like the Jerky Boys too, but I still thought you were making a joke about.
He's making fun of Todd, who rips off the Jerky Boys.
Who's a New York
badly.
DJ, Scott and Todd, who broke up.
Oh yeah.
Let's say hi to Chris in Pennsylvania. Chris.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, Kyle, by the way, I saw you in Philly, I guess a couple days before the 4th of July. That was an awesome show, man. I really loved it.
Thanks.
I just wanted to, this guy, this customer service rep from Comcast is obviously a douche. But, Comcast is throwing him completely under the bus. I mean, now that they have a black guy, they want to get rid of him. But I just know from experience that guy was a fucking superstar on his team, because management will pull these guys aside day in and day out and say, do everything you can to not let these people go. And the previous caller mentioned that, a lot of these people will just throw their feet up on the desk afterwards and say, fuck this call, fuck, who cares? And that's true, and that's true for most of these types of workers, but this guy was, he was marked for something else, because management was noticing it. Now that he got called out, management's just going to cut him loose, and I think it's bullshit. I mean, it's a fucked up situation in either case.
Yeah, if you got a retention department, you want guys like that.
He was doing what
you
they
want those
wanted.
pain in the asses.
Yeah, but he's a scumbag and he deserved to get fired.
Oh, yeah, of course. He got caught.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a scumbag, because I kind of agree with Kyle. I mean, the guy was a scumbag, no doubt, and I've worked with people like that, and you just want to drive your fist into their face. But, the people...
But at the end of the day, he's probably turning some people around.
Yeah.
Yes, he's following orders. What, are you going to blame every Nazi in World War II? A lot of them are just following orders. They were good employees.
He's a spoiled kid who probably would argue with mommy and daddy like that and get what he wanted finally when he would just not stop arguing.
A spoiled kid? You're acting like he went to Oberlin for 4 years. He's on his last legs trying to take this job at fucking outside of...
I don't mean he's spoiled financially. I mean emotionally.
All right, Chris.
It's not even the fact that he's turning anybody around. It's the fact that he's a go-getter. And that's the type of people
not a go-getter. But exactly.
He's not a go-getter. Want, and that fucking drives me crazy. I mean, I manage groups like that.
Right.
And it drives me nuts to see people doing that.
Oh, my God. I feel like I'm canceling Comcast at this point.
Exactly, sir.
I agree with this guy.
I know you do.
It's boring the hell out of everyone.
Why? Because he's actually nuanced and he's trying to give a little...
little insight?
Yes.
I'm punching out, boys.
I know what he's saying.
You, Chris.
He's saying that those employees are always...
That's a good call.
He's saying that there's always in every job, fireman, whatever, there's always the one guy that's too into it.
Yeah.
That everybody just...
This guy's into it.
And that guy's too into it.
I know.
But at the same time, you don't fire somebody like that.
They probably love the guy.
You know?
You do fire a guy like that because he's not if being too into it means that you're hassling people like that, it's different. Being too into being a fireman. How about this? If a fireman was going from door to door, kicking doors and going, there may be smoke in here, let me just fucking
I don't think it's the same thing.
It's a great example.
That was
Didn't see that one coming,
example.
did you?
I don't really see the example at all, actually. It sounds really weird.
We got the final part of the phone call. This is it right here.
You literally just a moment ago said that you would go ahead and disconnect our service, and that's what we're going to need to do. So can you go ahead and do that now?
I'm working on that process.
Okay, great. How much longer is that process going to take?
I'm just asking some questions.
Can you tell me how much longer?
That's all I'm doing.
Can you tell me how much longer it's going to take?
I think the other guy's from UCB.
I'm just asking some questions while I'm going through that process.
I understand. Can you tell me how much longer? Can you tell me how much longer?
A couple more minutes here. Okay.
Okay. A couple more minutes. Thank you.
Okay, so what about the service? I mean, is it that's caused me to want to change? What about these offers that we have available to you?
I'm good. I'm just going to wait until you can confirm that we've canceled service. So I'm just going to hang out here.
Well, you're all set. It's disconnected. I'm really sorry to see you go to something that can't give you what we can. But I'd like to thank you very much for being a great part of Comcast. Have a wonderful day.
Can you give me a confirmation number for the cancellation of service?
I don't have a confirmation number.
Well, how do I have confirmation that we've got
You'll
service
receive
canceled?
a final statement in about 3 weeks.
And there you go.
Well,
the kid couldn't take no for an answer.
Exactly. The kid was doing his thing. And I understand what Jim's argument is, too. I understand it now. Basically, you're saying management has the right to fire somebody if they're passionate about their job and maybe go a little overboard once in a while. Is that what you're saying?
Well, let's let me clarify. Because what you're doing now is you're taking one employee's bad behavior and you're melding it with another employee's.
Are you getting us back because of the Seinfeld thing?
Let me just say
is
one
that what's
thing
happening now?
I'll say one thing about the Anthony situation.
Yes.
I can't believe I have to live in New York City where an Italian guy can't say a racial slur. That's all I'm saying. That was not the New York I grew up in.
It's going back to that New York, though. You should ask for that favor from Bloomberg.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you ask him. Can you get Anthony rehired?
Oh.
There you go.
I bet he could. I bet that's the kind of thing he could do.
And how would you call in this favor? Did you guys
That's
exchange?
the other problem. I didn't have his number.
Okay.
And I actually went to somebody once. And I said, what would you do? A guy that was like in politics, sort of. And I go, what would you do if you had this? I told him the whole boring story, and his eyes were rolling back.
Right.
And I go, what would you do? It's like 2 years ago. And he goes, too late. You should have asked him like 7 years ago. But he goes, if you call him, it was right before his last election. He goes, believe me, he'll take your call because he'll think you're trying to help him with his election.
So, but how do you call the guy?
I don't know.
The message is never going to get to Bloomberg that Colin Quinn is calling in this favor.
Maybe, because if he says calling in a favor, Bloomberg may be that kind of guy. Maybe. Why don't you call in the favor and say, I want you to get Anthony Cumia rehired. That's my favor.
How do you get a hold of Bloomberg these days? You got to call Bloomberg Radio or what?
Yeah.
Let's try it now.
Call his office.
I'm not calling him now. You guys are going to ruin me.
We're going to ruin your favor? Because you're still holding out
hope.
hope.
Don't do it on live, yeah.
That's your favor. Why don't you ask him? The worst that can happen is...
How about a zip line from the Chrysler Building to the Empire State Building? That could be a cool favor.
What? For me?
They set up a special zip line just for you. That's not a bad idea.
But how'd you think of that?
Oh, I'm obsessed with zip lines in New York City. I haven't brought it up in a while. I'm convinced that if you put zip lines...
Maybe you should have seen Jerry's commercial last year. You guys got something to talk about.
Yes,
I brought that up before Jerry Seinfeld. I will pull the tape.
I will definitely try to call Bloomberg and I'll ask him about the Anthony thing.
No, the zip line thing, too.
And the zip line thing.
I don't believe you.
Really?
Maybe you combo pack your...
Well, I'd rather ask for somebody else than myself.
I think you're faking it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Combo pack your favor. Zip line, Chrysler Building to the Empire. Or I guess you got to go Empire State Building to the Chrysler, right?
Yes, to go down.
Which one would work better, you think?
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
Probably go Empire to the Chrysler.
Yeah.
To the old observation
Why? I
deck.
thought zip lines work both ways.
Yeah, so then maybe you zip all the way down to the sidewalk, back and forth.
What if I asked Bloomberg to get a 3-bedroom Park Avenue apartment for Scorch?
No.
Why?
We don't like Scorch.
But that would be funny if he's living in a fancy apartment.
It would be, and he couldn't pay the fucking monthlies. That's your favor. You call Bloomberg and you go, and the great thing will be they're going to come back on the phone and go, where did you meet Mr. Bloomberg? Like after they'll get off, they'll go, who?
First of all, no, he won't.
Okay.
Unlike Ricky Gervais, Bloomberg knows who I am.
I'm sure Ricky did.
Ricky almost
and
knew
Robert
you.
Duvall.
Ricky almost knew you.
I don't care if Ricky knows me.
He almost knew you.
I don't care. The only thing that infuriated me was when I heard on Twitter about the cackling reaction. I could just picture it.
We were so happy.
Couldn't have been
It just
happy.
made me so sick.
We were so happy on a very sad day that lifted our spirits.
Right. Give us
Robert
great joy.
Duvall. I'm still recovering from the Robert Duvall not knowing me. Remember that one?
Oh, God, yeah.
Bobby Duvall.
I forgot
And then
that.
the Paul Anka insult from last year. I'm still recovering from that one.
Was it the Paul Anka insult?
That was just when I called in and Roland goes, Paul Anka's on. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Right. And then we didn't take your call.
Oh, yeah, I just got left.
I'm sorry. It happens sometimes.
I get left like me. The only ones who get that treatment is me, Bobo, and Lady Di.
No, we panic sometimes. You got to
Me,
understand.
Bobo, and Lady Di have been known to hang on that phone waiting to come on.
No, we panic. Paul Anka was a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because he's
He wrote
connected.
my way. He was a very good...
He's
Yeah,
connected to the
Sinatra
Rat
stories.
Pack.
That's what it was.
So we panicked, and I don't know. We probably should have taken your call that day.
And he smelled good.
He did?
Yeah, he looked good.
And he gave Jimmy some cologne.
He mailed me some cologne. That's what happens, friends.
Mailed you cologne?
I just got the decanter.
Yeah.
What's it called? Decanter, right?
Decanter, yeah.
Yeah, I got a decanter.
Of cologne?
No, just a decanter for wine and shit.
Oh.
You know, the fancy crystal-y thing.
Oh,
but
from Paul Anka?
Yeah, but you didn't hear this story? I thought it was a really nice special thing, and then Imus got the exact same gift.
So you saw it on TV.
Yeah, that's his go-to.
Whatever interview or radio show he did, he gave everyone one of those.
Hey, guess what? It's better than the rest of us. We don't give anybody anything.
That's true.
The only time we've ever showed up with gifts was Voss yesterday.
But I got a nice cologne. He promised us one, and he was going to give us all colognes. And they mailed me one.
Oh.
To my house, a big bottle of Creed.
Oh, Creed. That sounds great. Love the band, too.
Fuck yeah.
All right, with that, we're going to take a break. What do we got? You're not promoting anything, Colin, huh?
I'm promoting that I'm going to be probably doing my show all of August at Barrow
Yeah,
Street
but that's
Theater.
down the road. We'll take care of that
Well, it's
when
August.
it's closer. All right, yeah. August, you'll be down there for the
Don't
whole
you say
month.
publicists love when you go, hey, I got an early jump on things, guys.
And you should promote that you're having breakfast with Seinfeld. That's a big deal.
And breakfast at Jerry, yes.
What is it, once a week, once a month? What do you do?
We usually hit me once a week, yeah.
Once a week?
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about?
Just comedy mostly.
Really?
Yeah.
But haven't you guys run out of stories by now?
Yeah. I don't know how the hell we do it. I don't know.
That's a little strange. Is he?
It's a little strange, but you know, it's like my mother and my aunt when I was little. They used to talk every day and see each other every day, but they always had something to talk about.
They always found something.
Yep.
We're going to do another Pete Rose clip in a break.
We have to prog to
sure, go ahead,
Montreal. We will be up in Montreal. That sounds French. That was almost Chip, and I went back in the gym. If you want to come, it's very limited seating. 2 shows. We're doing next Thursday, Friday, 7 o'clock to 10 from the Hyatt Regency in Montreal. It's email. Here's the email address: ojmontreal@gmail.com. That's just the temporary email address. We're going to have Jim Jeffries, Greg Proops, Tom Papa, Ron White, Nick DiPaolo, Kurt Metzger, Bobby Kelly, Mark Maron, Pete Holmes, Eric Shafir, plus more.
And
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yep. And maybe Colin Quinn.
I'm not coming
come
up.
on
Like,
up, I'll get you a spot.
You think I'm going to be the lonely idiot that can't even stay at the hotel with everybody else? I'm
not staying at that
I'll say,
hotel.
hey, guys, I'm staying right nearby,
No,
like
you're-
20 miles away.
You're coming up to do our gig.
I stayed at another hotel. I don't stay at that hotel.
What am I going to get? I'm going to be Le Trois Mike.
Jesus.
And now, back to the show. Aren't you glad you didn't drive off that bridge?
Want to get back on the radio? Thank you. Got Colin Quinn in studio, and Jimmy and Colin were talking about feet just now.
Yes, feet.
Because Colin's going to leave us in a few minutes because he has
I got an important breakfast at Jerry.
Well, it's not important because you guys do it every week.
Yeah, but you never know. One day he might slide that check over.
Who pays?
So Jerry has an account there.
Does he really?
But we both leave money at the end.
Wait, he actually has an account. He doesn't pay at the end.
It's kind of a thing.
Oh, cool. They give it to him for free. That's really smart.
No, they don't.
Shut up. Don't
They
yell at me.
have to give it to him for free.
I would.
They do not.
Because it makes the papers that you guys are there.
No, it doesn't.
It makes the papers a lot.
Twice in 10, 15 years.
It feels like it's more than that.
That's not worth that much.
Well, there's a
But
girl
he
there that
he
I'm
pays.
attracted to. So
Yeah.
I think that I was wondering what her feet look like.
So she's got big feet.
I think she does. She's kind of sexy.
You're getting into feet again.
I mean, it's kind of a new thing for me in recent times. But this girl who works in that place, I'm like, fuck, she's really super sexy.
I don't get the feet.
You know what they
thing.
say? Big feet, big portions.
Shoes.
I don't get the feet thing. Do you, Colin?
I like feet, but it's not my number one
Do you
thing.
go all
but-
in though? You're caressing them and smelling them and
Well,
jizzing
no,
on
not
them?
really. No, no. But I like. I was about to say I like heels, but I didn't realize that was the most asinine thing I could ever say.
No, a lot of guys like heels.
Everybody loves heels. That's why it was Jack. ironic.
Yeah.
Do you like the thing is though? Like, I don't like dirty feet. I like them clean, but it's a little smelly.
Well, they're just there for me, really. Although a nice heel, of course,
I like
makes the leg look nicer.
but I like a farm worker from from mid-century China feet. You know what I mean? Like had a calloused, dirty but still strong.
Right.
Do you like sturdy feet?
Yeah, those are a turn on to me.
Good bracing feet.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the twisty
Couple
toes?
pairs of flip flops. Yeah, twisty toes.
You like twisty toes?
Yeah. Couple of nails. I like nail fungus. I think that's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's definitely some downsides.
Yeah.
This is new for me though. I don't get it either. Like I don't feel submissive when I just there's something about it. I
I
guess.
just want to put it in your face, smushing your nose a little.
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
And a
everything
good
right with
smell?
it.
Not too much though.
No, I like a good smell. I like it to smell.
Where you at with athlete's foot?
Oh,
But then that's the fine line between smelly feet and then the athlete's foot.
And
Good
gross.
point.
Yeah.
some people like my friend's a foot guy. He likes to worship a girl's feet and wash them and paint them. Like he's into that part of it. Like I don't like that. I don't want them to be perfectly like a manicure is fine, but I don't want them to be perfectly out of the shower.
What is that about? You think?
For him, it's probably more submissive. Like,
well, where does it come from when he was a kid? Because raising kids, I want to make sure I don't start their fetish.
Right.
I don't want to start their fetish accidentally.
Hilarious. Yeah,
but
you're right.
But I think that's what it is.
Probably in school, where they see probably the teacher's shoe dangling. A lot of guys like dangling shoes, which I don't quite get, but they like a foot with a dangling shoe.
That's kind of cute.
So you like that? I don't care about a dangling
sexy.
shoe. It's like you're lynching a shoe.
I would never hit my kids, but we're old school where we got hit. So I'm thinking, okay, if I gave my daughter a spanking, you fast forward 15 years, and that's going to be her thing, right?
Right.
That's what I think.
That's right.
Just give him a body shot. That's what they say today is the best thing. You hit him with just a short liver shot, a short hook to the liver, and it takes care of the problem, and the kid never has a fetish. They just go, wow, Dad's got a good left.
That's not a bad idea, because there has to be something in between the timeout, which every parent has to do the timeout. It's a joke. And then what we had, which was pretty much you had to get your own stick to get the shit beat out of you.
Well, what about clothesline?
A little clothesline action?
Yeah, a little Richard Keel in Longest Yards.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That used to be a big technique.
Right to the throat?
Yeah.
Just a nice quick throat shot?
Let them think they got away with it, and then when they're walking by, you just put out your hand like that. You don't even look. You look in the other direction. And then go,
what? I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, like, okay,
what can I
get
tell
the
you?
message.
But maybe you should put your toys away next time.
Actually, that's a good kid technique. You wait for like a couple of days, and they think it's over. And then they'll always know, wow, there's karma. As Scorch says, karma.
Karma. Scorch is all about the karma right now.
Yes, he is. He looks kind of like a spiritual type, though, actually. He looks like one of those weird fake gurus from upstate.
Some kind of yoga guy.
Yeah, it's just like totally shady.
Somewhere near Woodstock, New York.
Totally shady. Just like everybody's got like, oh, that guy.
He's our leader.
Yeah.
He could be a leader.
You talk to the state troopers, like, oh, that guy, we've had complaints about him for years.
I don't care for his tweet.
You have a few more minutes before you have to meet Jerry, because we want Denny Falcone to come in here.
Yeah.
He told me yesterday that he's
hear the ideas.
He's taking notes.
I like an idea, man.
Because, as much as we're trying to just have a little fun here, the fact is we're still in a shitty position and trying to figure this whole thing out. And
this could be the answer coming right in.
And Denny sees an opportunity. So
yeah, sure, right into Anthony's seat.
Is anybody sitting here?
Huh?
Is anybody sitting here?
That's it.
Is anybody sitting here?
Gentlemen?
Hello, Denny.
Hi, Denny. How are you? As a radio professional, how are we handling this whole thing so far?
We got to fix these headphones here, and you got to get some juice here.
Yeah, he's got a point.
I think you guys are doing an admirable job. Usually in radio, when somebody gets fired, they don't mention anything on the air. You've worked at stations like that where somebody gets fired. And
I never listened to them.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
That's a terrible idea.
The morning show gets fired, and they have the fill-in guy come in. And, people call up and say, hey, whatever happened to so-and-so? And they go, I don't know. The program director just said
They started yanking replays with Anthony's voice on it. I got right on the phone and said, what the fuck are you doing? That's the stupidest thing ever. Don't do that.
So dumb.
And then they brought it back immediately.
You can't not play Anthony. It's ludicrous.
And now I'm in the middle of an argument that we should be able to play our archives. The fuck?
Of course.
So every time Colin Quinn was in and killing for us, we can't play any of that anymore? That's ridiculous.
Please don't set him up like that.
I know.
I was going to say those are some of the finer clips in the archive. That would have been my response to
He was going to say, yeah, that 2 minutes is gone.
It's better you say it than he says it, I guess.
Because I didn't have anything that good, actually.
Look, I have to leave in 10, Denny. Cut to the ideas.
Well, the thing is, I think
big intro, it's too much.
The show needs a name. The show needs a name. So, some of the names I was, kicking around was like OMA, Opie's Morning Attitude.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
OMA.
Attitude is funny.
I started out as the nighttime attitude.
Right, exactly.
So at BAB, the home of rock and roll. Right. That was my show.
Opie's back from
nighttime
Mayberry
attitude.
and Demented as Hell, right? Remember? That was one of the old newspaper ads. Opie's back from Mayberry and
Why
Demented
the
as Hell.
fuck would you bring this up in front of these guys?
Denny,
why the fuck would you do this to me?
So
wait, hold on.
Why the fuck would you bring this up in front of these two?
Yeah, I used to collect a lot of the things in newspapers, like radio stations would put ads in there.
Yeah. Demented attitude. I like that.
Yeah, I saw this in it. I was working at a competing station out on Long Island, playing the oldies, and I saw this, and it said, Opie's back from Mayberry and Demented as Hell. And I said, Wow, I guess
sounds pretty wild.
You never heard that one,
back
Jimmy?
in the 90s.
I did not know.
Yeah.
I
Did you feel like
that
was the kind of station you want to listen to? A guy's demented.
No, I listened to him at night, and he would do a lot of zany bits. And
Fuck you!
They were
How dare you?
That's what they were.
To him, Zane's a compliment to him.
Yeah, no,
What's
that was
better?
good.
Oh, know why they're zany to him? Because I forgot. He likes to blow himself.
What's better?
Oh, now we're going there.
What's better than a guy coming in with one plan and it totally backfiring on it?
No, so I said,
I even forgot about that, but they did put it in Newsday for like a month straight.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
We
should
from
use that.
Mayberry.
It reminds me of Dr. Demento. Remember him?
Demented as hell. Yeah.
So
I got to find that. Do you have that clipping?
I'll try to find it at home.
I'll Instagram that for the
archives,
people.
Yeah, that might be something fun to have.
Oh, it would be fun.
So then it could be OMA anytime, so it kind of rhymes there.
Even worse, they had an Opie lookalike contest. I was on BAB for only a couple months. It's radio. No one knows who the fuck what the fuck it looked like, and they decided it was a good idea to have a Opie lookalike.
See, the fucking modeling agencies must have emptied out.
It was probably the worst bit I ever did on radio. I had to sit there knowing no one gave a shit. And then there were like maybe 3 guys that had red hair. That was the,
I don't know. I get a feeling Denny may have some other.
No, I'm
some
trying.
other goals.
I'm trying.
I think you're trying.
I'm trying to deflect.
You're trying to cut it off at the pass.
Yes, I am. You're too smart for me.
Now, being we have, of course, O&A, it's such a brand. I mean, everybody, we still say on the O&A show this year.
Sure.
Artie Lang is out of
3
work,
days,
right? Artie is unavailable.
Right.
He's available. He's not working anymore. So it's O&A, Opie and Artie. So you still have that O&A.
That's a good point.
Right? And he's a great brand. You could steal some listeners who used to listen to him on Stern.
Right.
Right.
Well, what are you hearing about this
He used to
Artie
be on
thing?
Stern, yeah.
He's not. He's looking. He's probably
He's
wanting
not
want a
working.
gig.
He's
Right.
been in radio.
There's been some rumors out there.
It's just
been popping up here and there.
Yeah. So
What do you know about
but
this,
go on.
Denny?
I just writing
Do you
things
got your
down.
ear to the ground?
Rumors about what?
No, I could.
People are saying Artie's interested or something.
Oh, and A. I like the
yeah.
fact that Artie, I wouldn't have thought of Artie and Anthony, but go ahead.
Yeah. So people
What's next?
still hear O&A. So
What are you hearing though?
I'm not hearing anything. I could talk to some of my radio spies.
He's just got some
kicking some stuff around.
Yeah.
What else?
And I
sharp.
think this just might be what we call radio stunting. That Anthony really isn't fired, and we're just doing a big radio stunt.
Oh,
And
so
he
that's how it works. And you get the papers and the Washington Post. They always participate in stuff like that.
Yes.
With the racial stuff.
And
Yes,
an
you're right.
entire-
You're completely right.
An entire country has been politically correct for 15 years.
and it's just
the stunt up.
and it's like the greatest joke of all time. And then we,
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
What does your jacket say?
what is this? A Country Music Awards jacket I got. Little thing here.
Oh, look at the back.
Radio
Show
perk.
Colin the
I like
back.
that.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Chevy.
Official writer of country music. I like that.
Yeah, it's one of the radio perks I got.
Especially on an overcast day like today, I wish I would have worn one.
Yeah,
It's a horrible jacket.
It's a little rainy, but it's overcast today.
Comfortable for the weather.
How many of those type of jackets do you have?
I got a few of them.
Yeah.
I got an old cousin Brucey jacket. Like
How about
this,
to the
too.
next suggestion?
Like a satin jacket. Well, the thing is, we get a guy.
Gene Gotti and Court.
Yeah,
fucking
we do
outfits.
Gene Gotti.
Tracksuit. That's a tracksuit joke, if you don't know, Denny.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Is that too blue for you?
No, I got it. I got it.
The Tinkle King, right? Is that his name?
Denny's also Italian, so he has to be.
Oh, the Tinkle Lord. I forgot. Your name is the Tinkle Lord.
I
also
agree,
have,
Denny. I don't like when they go that. Go ahead. I'll keep
no
it PG
reason for it.
myself.
I mean, these guys are intelligent enough. I don't think they need that
I
kind
agree.
of humor.
It's sophomoric. But go ahead. What's next?
You sound
And,
like every fucking PD I ever worked for.
Yeah.
You guys are better than that. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, we're not.
It's got a point.
Yeah, if you do this,
Denny,
then.
I know what you're saying. Go on.
All right, just come up with some ideas. Like Journey, they had to get a new guy to replace Steve Perry, right? We go out there, there's a lot of guys on the beach. That's a radio term for when you lost your job. You're on the beach.
Oh.
And you start having auditions. Guys who sound like Anthony.
Yes.
And do things like
Perfect
that, right?
idea.
No.
Chicago,
Perfect
when
idea.
Pete
Just
Cetera left Chicago, they got Jason Sheff. Sounds exactly like...
Sounds like him, but the
Right.
difference is they are not creating new material every day.
No, but who
Okay,
cares? You got
that's-
the voice.
Next step.
Yeah, you just redo all the bits. If the
Exactly.
guy's just kind of like what Journey's doing. You find
Right.
the Filipino kid.
You don't
Right.
do any more new stuff. Like,
Let's find the
Filipino Anthony.
Let's go to the Philippines. It worked for Journey.
You get somebody and you guys just do bits. 1999, and you do a bit that you do the show that you did in 1999 with this new guy, and it sounds yeah.
I think I'm going to do the Ron Bennington. Just call it Opie and Anthony.
No, what about
That's what Ronnie's doing. What
about
he still
Filipino
calls Ron and Fez.
Right. and there's very little input from Fez.
Exactly. Yeah, what?
I want to hear Filipino Anthony.
different.
These Indonesian savages.
Why is it different?
Fez works here. Fez is still on the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
That could be a problem. Then. Are you done with your ideas?
Yeah, well, I just think we maybe have an audition contest. There's a lot of guys out there
Audition
who...
contest is funny.
Yeah, and we have the listeners
Anytime
vote.
I've seen any movie like, what was that movie a couple of years ago with Anna Kendrick, where she's like...
Crocodile Dundee, too.
Oh, that could have been a great movie. Only they listened.
Been a great movie.
Only they listened to me.
You're kind of still holding out hope, I think.
Part 1, I wish I could find that script.
You should do a redo.
There's nothing I'd want to read more than that script.
It really would be the work of a deluded ass.
Do you really have it?
No, I wish I could find...
Oh, that's right. We talked
understand the levels
about that. Who has it then?
Just the kind... If anybody was like that now in comedy, I'd be, you're such an ass. You're such an... That person... I wouldn't even talk to him in comedy. I'd be, that person's an asshole. He's one of these guys that thinks... that's who I was.
Danny?
Also have Opie's Morning Magazine, OMM. Wake up and say, Om. Right? Opie's Morning Magazine.
People are into that spiritual thing now.
Yeah.
We're doing
yoga. And you guys doing a lot of features, a lot of bits. Like
what would you do with the magazine thing?
Well, you call it a magazine, and you run
show?
it like that. Yeah, Opie's Morning Magazine.
I like that idea.
Run it like a magazine.
Well, how about we can have today's centerfold? That could be a highlight bit from yesterday.
Similar, Opie's Morning Magazine,
me off.
and you do movie openings.
Not a good collaborator.
You have to call them
he's
things.
autistic.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
You have to have benchmarks.
You always wonder what happens to the autistic
He's right,
kids.
though.
They become Denny.
But wait, here's what he's trying to say is that
What?
by benchmarks he means things where you go, okay, every day I know I'm going to see
We know
the
what a
editorial.
benchmark is.
I have an editorial every day.
Yeah. I know what a benchmark
Jim's idea about centerfold is not a bad idea. I don't know if it would be the highlight of yesterday. That sounds like going over yesterday's news, but eventually
You could be the editorial, though. Maybe we do the magazine thing one day.
Yeah.
Opie's
We
Morning
bring
Magazine.
Colin in for the editorial. Who does sports?
Well, you're pretty good with sports.
I suck at sports.
You kinda know your thing.
I know basic shit.
How
Jimmy
about
knows
E-Rock?
sports.
Yeah, I'll do 'em.
Jimmy's no good at him.
I wonder how many fans right now are already on Twitter. He doesn't want to gyms. Yeah, I'll be happy to do sports.
What about E-Rock doing sports?
No, he doesn't know
He's doing the
sports.
consumer thing.
He's doing the other
Not
stuff.
Sam. He went to Syracuse.
No offense, E-Rock, but he's just a lump of shit in there. He doesn't know anything about sports.
E-Rock's ready for the consumer today, by the way.
How about Carrie Ann?
Carrie Ann could be good.
I'd like that a lot. Get her to do sports.
We have sports channels here. This is where we could cross-pollinate with
Now, how
the
about
other
this?
channels.
How about we get the girl in to do sports and cross-pollinate with fucking Chris Russo?
Well, exactly. Take somebody from the
wanna
Mad Dog channel.
they wanna
One of the
cross-pollinate
update
with Carrie
guys.
Ann.
Have him come
Exactly.
in.
We
do
need a
some
girl
quick sports.
with big boobies.
Well,
No,
doing
you're
the
not allowed to
sports.
say that.
Not allowed to say boobies? You got to say tits?
Baby
No,
feeders.
you're not allowed to say
Anything about their physicality.
about yes.
Oh.
With a lot of knowledge.
I'm an employee.
I just thought I had the wrong word. I'm sorry.
No.
Yes.
Oh, the concept is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not allowed to say it.
Young Carrie
You
Ann
can
with
think
her
it, though,
sports
still,
knowledge.
right? We're still allowed to think it?
Sure.
Yeah.
And look?
So
Yeah.
far.
Are we allowed to look a little bit?
So far.
I hold my
take a
shaft
peek?
when she walks in. There's nothing she can say if I'm already holding it when she walks in.
Right. I wonder if that would be a rule around the office.
Strategies. Exactly. What do they call it? Precedence. He's already holding his cock. when
Yeah,
she walks in.
Obama, right? Go ahead.
Also have a good movie bit that we call "That's the Ticket."
Generous ticket. Oh,
That's
I like
the ticket.
this.
We
I
play
like
like
it.
Hooray for Hollywood. That's the ticket. Monday morning,
Da-da-da-da.
you talk about what happened in the movies this past weekend, and the big winner was.
Guess what? I love that because I read that anyway. I go on Google. I go, what
Right.
happened this weekend? Box
Right.
office.
You like seeing who came out on top?
Planet of the Apes, I believe, right now. Is
Yeah.
on top.
Right.
And,
We
yeah.
saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always obvious which one's on top.
Exactly.
There's no surprises there.
So you're
But
saying
then
that they
you-
don't know what they're doing in the movies? They certainly do. They know when to release a summer blockbuster.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And it's called "That's the Ticket." We play "Hooray for Hollywood." Everything has to have a musical bridge. Yeah.
Should
And
we
it's time
do?
for That's the Ticket.
Should we do one day?
Yes.
Where Denny is the executive producer. You're out, Sam. Disappear, scumbag. Denny, you are now hired as producer.
Could you you got to give everyone on
gotta get
staff?
out of
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I'm going to
We're
be
doing
late.
this for you.
I won. I'm in.
What time is your breakfast? 9:30? You're panicking.
9:15.
All right, 17 minutes.
Yeah, it's a quick cab ride though.
I can't imagine. I bet you he gets there. If you're not there at 9:15, Jerry's out by 9:16.
How uncomfortable would you be if me and Jimmy walked to breakfast with Jerry?
Not
At
that
what block?
uncomfortable.
At what block would you say, "All right, guys, enough. I really, you can't do this to me."
Yeah.
At the probably after the editorial page, if I can keep.
No, I'm serious. We're walking up 6th Avenue. And now it's a goof. We're all goofing and having fun, like we're going to mess up your breakfast. But when do you finally go,
It's
guys?
not a business meeting. He's my friend. I wouldn't feel comfortable at all.
So we could actually walk in with you.
Yeah, but you really couldn't hang with us during breakfast.
So when would you finally say, all right, guys, enough?
When we got to the table, I'd be like, hey, Jerry, you know these guys, blah, blah, blah. All right, guys. I guess you'll sit over there.
You would give us an all right, guys?
I'd be like, all right, guys, I guess you'll sit over there.
Well, if it was Tom Papa, you'd tell us to all sit together.
No, Jerry loves Tom Papa.
No, but I'm saying if it was you and, say, Bob Kelly, or you and Tom, you'd say, hey, why don't we all sit together?
What do you mean? If it was Bob Kelly, I wouldn't.
No, if it was you and, no. Not if it wasn't Jerry. If it was you and another comedian.
Right.
Say it was Norm. And I walked in with you, you'd go, hey, why don't you sit with me and Norm?
Norm MacDonald?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I had 2 interactions with him.
With Jerry?
Once we were online waiting to get in a restaurant, and we both had agents, and we were introduced, and he just went, that's all he gave us. And then we realized it's time to turn around and wait for our name to be called. So I got
Hilarious.
That's the truth. And then there might have been a shindig, someone's bachelor party, and after the fact, I went on stage to talk about comedian and realized I had nothing to say after a minute. And he knew it and just turned away from me.
Were you introduced to him?
Not really.
I introduced him to Jerry.
You did?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, I apologize.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I did.
Did you?
Yes.
So Jimmy introduced me, and then I'm like, I just saw Comedian. I loved it. It was different. And I told him how much I liked it. He appreciated it politely.
Well, thank you.
And then I didn't have a follow-up, and then we kind of looked at each other, nodded a little bit, and then he, turned away from me. And I felt my whole body heat up.
He's like, well, I guess this is... Yeah, Jerry's very formal.
Boy, is he.
Thank you.
It's not easy to talk to Kyle.
No.
One more idea before Colin leaves.
I worked with Jerry in 1985. I kid you not.
What?
I was hosting.
You didn't work for him.
I was working
or with him.
Let me explain. Go ahead. 1985.
Anyone want to bet that he didn't?
I'm hosting.
Denny's lying in his piss yellow shirt.
I'm hosting an oldie show
I was pissed.
at Hofstra University.
Yes.
Jay Black and the Americans were the starring. Jerry was the opening group. Was the opening act. I was the MC. Yeah.
I heard Jay Black thinking of... I heard they were with the boys, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Jay, yeah.
What?
You remember when Jay Black showed up at the Gotti trial?
Right.
Remember, he was a big supporter
That's right.
of... Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, I like some of these ideas, and I'd like to be in on them.
And I also have Sports Animal. Sports Animal is where we'd have the sports guy come in.
What?
It'd be
We're trying to figure out his technique when he blows himself.
No.
That's not him.
You gotta remember,
No,
this
I know,
is show.
but we're trying to figure out if that's his technique, where he grabs his own ankles
Yeah,
and
that
pulls
looks
them
like Sal.
forward.
Hey, listen, Denny, let me tell you something. Even though these guys are being crass and crude, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Honestly, it's not.
I'm serious right now. I agree with you. This is it's
a little blue.
lowering the blah, and it's sophomoric, but it's in all seriousness, it's something to be proud of.
Yeah, I brought Jerry on stage back in 1985 at Hofstra University.
He doesn't work blue, I'm telling you.
All right, guys.
Jerry from Massapequa, Long Island.
Give Jerry my regards.
Yes.
Thanks, Colin.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See you later.
We
I
appreciate
gave you
it.
my spot. I'll let you talk to him.
We appreciate the support, sir.
Also got to get a shout out
Can you at least
today.
tell Jerry we said hi?
No, I won't.
You won't, right? I know you won't.
But tell DL I said hi.
Nope, can't do
Give
that.
him my best. Is that your fucking best? Yeah, that's your best.
There we go.
Unconstitutional. All August here in New York. That's good. I want to go see it again.
Absolutely. Colin Quinn's great. We really should just kind of show up where they're having breakfast and just stare into the window.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Colin would be so uncomfortable if we were there.
Yeah. I don't know. Jerry wouldn't be. He's totally comfortable just going hello and then looking away.
That's exactly what he does.
Come on, I like him.
Danny, you done?
I just want to give a shout out to Streetside Classics, people who were listening to the show before we went on break. And we were mentioning the muscle cars, and these people restore muscle cars and everything down in Carolina.
Why are we
Ellen
giving them
Kelly.
a free commercial?
Oh, she was a nice lady. Sent up a bunch of T-shirts and stuff.
I don't want T-shirts.
Got nice T-shirts.
I don't want that.
Boy, open the T-shirt.
Yeah, got koozies also. Look at this.
That's a payola. I'm not interested in that.
Classics.
Yeah.
I would never wear that. Oh, my God. Look how busy
It's
the
an extra
back is.
large.
I have mediums and smalls, too.
That's good. Wear all of them.
Yeah,
so
I bet
you can piss on one. You can
like
change.
koozies? Sent some nice
No,
Streetside Classics
Koozie?
koozies.
Yeah, not the kind you're thinking of.
Some nice air fresheners for the car.
No,
Let me smell.
I don't
that.
want
Let
any
me
of
smell
this.
one. I don't know. A good air freshener. I got to be honest. Though. I like a good air freshener.
What is the scent
That's
of the air
what
freshener?
I'm going to tell you. Let me see if I don't read it. Let me see if I can guess.
About little flashlights maybe for the kids. Would they like this?
No, I know the kids wouldn't like
Laser
flashlights.
tag. Ah!
What do you do with all this stuff?
Yuck.
but he's serious.
Yeah, it was very nice of
What does it smell like?
That's nice.
You know what?
It's not bad.
All right, will you stop telling me what I'm thinking? Hold on a second.
Give him a shot. Give him a chance. Do you understand
It's
chemistry?
not bad. What flavor is this?
Probably like some kind of like
like a licorice mango.
No, it's not.
So you really collect swag from everybody?
You won't say that stuff, you fucking hoarder. Throw it out, a
Well,
koozie.
I wanted to make sure you guys, saw it.
What are you going to do with the koozie? You're going to put like one over each little bent leg? What are you going to do with those dumb koozies?
I'm gonna put a nice can of beverage in here.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Oh, shit.
Koozies are a waste of time.
Koozies stink.
And these
stupid.
And these are made by the koozie company. It's not a knockoff. So you got the official koozie.
I didn't
tag
even know
on
there was a koozie company.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you know there was a koozie company?
Yeah.
No, I just know that Jim winged his koozie into the garbage can.
I don't want
just
it.
now.
Okay.
There you go. You're
Just trying to come up with some stuff for you.
Yeah, I appreciate
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, here's some koozies and a plug for these people who sent extra large shirts.
Do you like Opie's Breakfast Brigade? It's Opie's Breakfast Brigade.
No, because we replay in the afternoon. That's a terribly ill-informed decision. Terrible.
And the thing is, you have schools around the country. The school bands perform hits of today's music, right, by the school band. Because what happens is, when you get the kids involved with the show, the parents love you.
Sure.
Right? And then the parents would subscribe.
Yeah, but when you say something like an idea like that, and I say it's an afternoon show too, and an evening show, you can't just plow ahead with the idea. You have to adjust on the fly and go, oh, that's right. I hadn't considered the replays. We probably have more people, or at least as many, listen on replay.
It's almost half and half, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, but
That's
they know
the
the
feel
show
I
is
get.
in the morning, so it doesn't matter. I mean, they know the show is in the morning.
Yeah, but they don't like to necessarily. That's a good one. They don't necessarily.
What about that one?
Yeah.
I'm still liking Opie's
Is
morning
the discoloration
attitude.
weird?
OMA.
His shaft is a different color than the head. I don't understand why.
You want any more koozies? You want a party?
Jesus.
No, I don't.
Let me go to Ron in Virginia. You got your cans on there, Denny?
Oh, yeah.
You got the cans on? All right, let's say hi to
As
Ron
always.
in Virginia. Ron.
Hey, fellas, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
All right, so how much was that surgery? Like, to get that rib removed? Because, I mean, like, it's really amazing how you suck.
Oh, yeah, it's a good question. But I don't think Denny had his rib removed so he could suck his own dick.
That's the rumor.
Oh, really?
That he had, first of all, that he has an exceptionally long shaft, and that then he also got his bottom rib removed.
It really is a good question. And there is a rumor, Denny. Did you get a rib removed?
No.
He's just naturally limber.
Why does he get so mad?
Because he knows we're hitting on something that's personal.
Why you get so mad at this?
Because it's ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous? It's a very good question.
Well, then how do you do it then?
Want to do any more features on the show here today? Get some more features and some more bits?
He just won't go down that road. Thank you, Ron. I thought it was a wonderful question, to be
I don't
honest with you.
disagree, Ope.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I agree.
It'd be even more impressive that if you didn't get the rib removed.
Okay, so we don't like the Breakfast Brigade. We're going to take that one off the list. Good point, Jim. See, that's what I like, the input. We're having a meeting here. It's always good to have the input from the hosts.
I don't think that would be a good technique, because then you have to smell your own asshole.
Yeah, that's
what do you think?
That guy's
Denny?
probably a gymnast.
Denny.
Wake up and say,
Why would you say when you see that?
Opie's morning magazine.
Ew, you actually just looked at that and went, like it was lip smacking good.
No.
There's a guy who looks like Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
And he's boiling himself ferociously on his back.
Got a pop culture feature, too. We call it, Hey, Jim, what's in? Hey, Jim, what's in? We got
The
a
cock
jingle.
in that mouth.
Hey, Jim, what's in? And,
Hey,
and Jimmy's,
hey, Jim,
hey,
what's
Jim,
in?
what's in?
Do you want him to
Or a
produce one
shout.
show for us
Hey, Jim,
with all these
what's
ideas?
in?
Yes, on Friday.
But what would he talk about in his segment? Hey,
What's in pop culture? You got to do show prep. You got to find out what's going on.
the fuck is show prep?
You have to go on the internet. There's a lot of sites out there.
But what would he talk about in his pop
Look at this
culture?
site.
Like what's big in pop culture today?
Well, that's exactly what you got to find out.
I guess there would be a Kardashian story, probably.
Yeah, just
right?
a lot of stuff that's going on. People Magazine, Entertainment
Would
Weekly Magazine.
Would he be allowed to give his own spin on these things?
Exactly.
What the fuck happened?
No, my fucking tongue hit the thing and I could taste the fucking spray on it. Ugh.
So you just arched some spit.
Yeah, it was so gross to taste that fucking spray that they spray on.
Should put an air freshener on there, maybe.
No, it doesn't taste bad. It was just, It smells like lemon or whatever. But
Yeah. All right.
Need a name for the channel, too.
Why? I think they picked a wonderful name.
Yeah, serious talk.
WTC.
Couldn't be any more bland.
What?
Auditory Experience 106.
Why don't they just call it No Frills?
Right.
No, I like that
They
one.
should.
I like WTC, the Wild Talking Channel. There's Wild Talking going on.
It's World Trade Center. Why would you name it?
Exactly. How about just 9/11 and boo-hoo afterwards?
No.
Yeah, what?
People don't like that one.
That's awful.
Are you guys all excited about the new channels coming to Sirius XM tomorrow?
It's terror.
No, we don't care about Jenny McCarthy. We're talking about this.
No, there's a new dance channel coming called Utopia. Yeah, channel 57. Dance music of like the 90s and the 2000s.
It's got nothing to do with WTC.
Right.
Denny's not good at taking criticism on his awful suggestions.
I said Wild Talking Channel.
But it's
WTC.
He's not used to anyone talking back to him, I think.
No, he's not. He has these discussions alone.
Because he's alone when he does his show. Whatever. Show. Jesus. Did I actually say that? When he's spinning records and reading liner cards. Right. You know what liner cards are?
Sure. Q106 with the best music consistently.
And then you put that card in the back.
Yeah, and you rotate it.
Then you put it in the back, Jimmy.
That was a terrible fucking read.
Q106 where the winning is easy tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and then you put that liner card in the back, and then they
then you read it. You
just read the one in front of you, man.
There you go.
Don't mix them up.
Keep it on the queue, cause it's a blast.
So what do you mean? Like those are? When would you do a card like that?
Whenever you open the mic, certain breaks in the clock.
In between a music sweep. Maybe like a 20-minute music sweep in between a couple of the records. You read a liner card, and then you move it to the back.
Dude, I hate that for so many years. That's torture.
I didn't do it too long.
In the beginning, just have to...
Like a complete straight music jock, I probably did... maybe only part-time. Definitely, they wouldn't let me do shit. I probably did it for like 3 years. Oh, DL's on his way up.
Okay.
Great. Get the fuck out.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for the time.
Yep.
And I just want to say
what's your hurry?
Thank you very much to you and Anthony. I told Anthony thank you very much, too. He made my life better, too. By exposing me to a lot of people doing DJ gigs.
That was genuine at the end as we're wrapping up. Hey, tell Ant, give him my best. And he actually did the salute with his hand. Give Ant my regard. He thumbs up in the middle of nowhere.
What do you think you got? I just need to know.
What's that?
Are you a little taste of the spectrum?
No, not on the spectrum. I'm on the 60s and the 70s channel. I'm not on the spectrum.
We think autism slightly.
Slight. No. We're thinking when we talk about you behind your back, we're thinking like slight spectrum.
Yeah, like when people hug you, do you react like Rain Man when there's smoke in the kitchen?
What do you got?
Gentlemen,
you got a problem with textures? What is it?
I was on, but now I'm gone.
Can you say I love you?
Closing. I love you.
All right, so it's not that bad then.
How about the speech that Gail Sayers gave in Brian's song?
Can you make this noise?
No.
Love this guy. Thanks, Dennis.
All right, gentlemen, take care.
Yeah, we got to pee.
Should we pee and then get DL Hughley?
Pee on Dennis. He loves it.
And then DL Hughley will be joining the program. I'm sure he's going to have a lot to say today. I love DL. Where's he? At Caroline's this weekend?
I will tell you in a second. He's a great comedian, and
maybe not Caroline's.
Tomorrow, yes, July 17th through 20 at Caroline's, and then Friday the 26th through 28th, Levity Live in West Nyack. So one of those two.
Great. All right, we'll talk to DL next. Denny,
wake up and say
Opie and
Dennis Falco.
We'll be right back on Sirius XM.